This meeting is being live streamed. Got it.
No, it is. Facebook to catch up.
Being live. And here we are. Welcome, everybody, to tonight's Modelers Friday Night live show. We give it a couple of minutes. People do rock up. In the meantime, go to the chat and let us know if you're here. And here we are. That wasn't me. That wasn't me.
Might have been me.
Oh, I found us on YouTube. We're live.
Oh, is it? Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. Oh, we are indeed. Look at
Am I
that.
watching? Is anybody else watching? Let's see. Three of us are watching.
I'm watching.
I'm watching.
Nigel T's there. Somebody's watching.
Hey.
We got a few watching.
Richie Lamb's there.
Hey, Richie.
There's a few watching. Most of them are us. At the moment.
No, they're coming in. They're piling in.
Yeah, they'll come in their droves.
Build it and they will come. From which film?
Field of Dreams.
How are you doing, buddy?
Kevin Costner.
Yep. He's got a new film coming out this year, isn't he?
Was that Field of Dreams or something? Was it? Or
Yeah.
no, I don't know. Well, you know what I'm like. I'm not listening.
Clearly. He's got a new film coming out this year as well.
Is he?
Apparently, Kevin Costner has a new film coming out this year.
Is he?
Supposed to be very good.
And
Ooh,
it's not
Kevin
Field
Costner.
of Dreams.
It's
one where he's on a boat?
It's about wagon trains going west in America.
Oh.
It looks very good, actually. I've seen a few trailers.
Didn't he do that? Was it Kevin Costner who did the one on the
That's
everywhere
Circle of
was
Wagons.
flooded? What's that
Huh?
one called? Everywhere was flooded.
Waterworld.
It wasn't Waterworld, was it?
Yeah, it was Waterworld.
Yeah.
Kevin
Yeah.
Costner was in Waterworld.
Okay.
Where the world was all water.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
well,
all
almost
flooded.
all of it. There was still some dry bits.
He was
all
pretty
flooded
flooded
and he went
as
around on
well.
a boat.
Yeah.
Hard work.
Oh, look out. Trouble's in the chat now.
Oh, God. Oh, it had to happen. And he promised not to come tonight.
Ah,
I've got another video to send you, Jamie.
Oh, God.
Has this one got you with your pants on this time?
Yeah.
now. It's a family show. Could be children watching. You're not
It is. Jamie's in chat. Just talking about it.
Oh, God. So what you guys are busy building at the moment?
Who's that to?
Well, I'm not really building anything, really. But
Shock.
Williams FW 14B.
Which you started 2 weeks ago.
I don't know. I've been assessing PJ.
Oh,
Assessing.
And
Yeah,
the
it's
parts just fell together and glued themselves
Yeah,
together.
well, yeah, they fell off the screw.
Banded
Yeah.
themselves to.
Yeah, well, they fell off the screw into my extra thin, so I had to put them together. So,
Yeah.
Assessing how well the primer adhered to the plastic.
Yeah.
surface.
Knocked his extra thin over and mopped him up with his plastic parts. Yes, good.
Yeah.
you got it.
I'm currently.
Ferrari.
Sorry, Simon. Go on.
All right, pig Ferrari.
All right.
No, I'm building a Ferrari 412P. It's just been primed, so now colour and some decals and some 2K and job done.
All right. So by end of next week, that should be over.
No,
That's a good Tommy Cooper impersonation. That say.
no, I'm just
Sorry, PJ, you are busy with?
Well, I'm trying to finish up 3 kits at the moment. I'm going Model Factory Hero 112, Alfa Romeo HC that I'm trying to get finished. Had to wait for various parts and what have you. But they're here now, so we can get on with that. I've got this Zero on my desk here with I'm designing a diorama, like a museum diorama for it.
Right.
So I've got that to finish up. And what was the other thing? The other thing was my Bandai fire engine, which is over there. I need to work out how to produce the decals. So the first set didn't work because I'm stupid. Because I've tried to represent the gold, and when I've printed it on the clear, you put it on the red background, and it disappears. So I
Again,
need to print
again,
that in
Cat-
white. Cool.
Speak to me about that after, PJ. Might have a solution for that one.
Good. Okay. Good. I mean, I mean,
I don't want to mention names in whilst we're
no,
here,
no,
but
as a physical build, it's done. It's finished.
Yeah.
It's sat over there, but it just needs to have the decals done on it. So yeah, and once all three of those are done and finished, finally, another week or two, I might get onto the Williams.
All right. So by Wednesday.
Yeah.
No,
Pretty
it'll be a
much.
bit longer than that. Be a bit longer.
you'll have it finished by the time next show. Put it that way, Robert.
Yes, definitely. All three will be finished by the next show.
No, I was talking about the Williams.
Oh, right. Okay. Well, I might have that one done as well. I'll have 4 sets of pictures instead of 3. Yeah.
And you, Dan?
At the moment, I've got getting close to the finish is the Revell Ferrari California, which there'll be a little bit more of it later. Which post the pictures you'll see later, I've just machine polished it as well, just to sort out the bodywork. And I've also the other day I painted the BMW M3, the E30, which is going to be in a rally scheme from Bertie Fisher, who was an Irish driver back in the 80s.
All right.
And so yes,
That's
that's in progress. That's ready for some decaling tomorrow. So a bit of a decaling session, I think, in the morning.
All right. All right. Always nice. Me, I'm busy with the 41 Chevy right over here. That's it's just a normal, no model factory hero here by me. It's just a normal Revell kit,
Yeah,
which I did in a 2-tone, in a light green and a dark green, which actually comes out not too bad. Looks quite nice. So enjoying that. And I got myself some secondhand kits, which we will see when we get to the what have you bought section.
yeah. See, you and I, Roland, we're not these elitist model factory hero builders.
No, we're
Well, neither am I anymore.
not.
And you have no other model factory hero kits.
Well, I wouldn't go as far as to say that, but
Yeah.
I may have one of my Holy Grail kits that I always wanted. As soon as they released it, it was that one kit you always want, and I've always wanted, and they re-released it, so I had to get it. I mean, I will get around to it at some point. That's the Alpha 155.
Yeah, I was going to say, yeah.
And I might have an 037 as well.
Yeah, just 2 of them then.
Just 2. I'm not a baller like some of the others.
Yeah. All right. Want to go through the chat quickly, Dan? See who's on.
Yes, of course. Let's flick into live chat so I don't miss anyone. Well, less chance of me missing someone. So if I miss your name in the chat, it's not a personal insult. It's because I'm an idiot and half blind. So first in is Nigel T. Definitely not Alan Parker. He definitely wasn't first in. Don't know who he is. Nigel T says, hello, folks. I'm here.
Hey,
Hi,
Nigel.
Hi, Nigel.
Alan Parker did say hello, everyone, or good evening, everyone, as well. So, but he's here anyway, so he doesn't count. The next person definitely doesn't count because that's me. Simon kind of doesn't count either, so but he's got an evening peeps, so we'll give him that one. Richie Lamb is in, aka Dropshot Models, with an evening, guys. Hey, Richie.
Hi, Richie.
Richie, good to have you.
But the one that does count, of course, is our one and only host and leader, Jurgen Klopp impersonator, the one and only model kit beginner, who says welcome to the show. And of course, everyone is very welcome to the show. And then we're quickly followed up by Mike Pierre Hasselgrove, who says, evening, guys.
All right.
As am I.
Sean White is with us, saying good evening all.
Sean.
Done.
Wayne Holmes is in, saying hi all. Hey Wayne.
All
Hey,
right.
Wayne. How you doing?
And hey Mika is in, saying good evening all.
Hey, Mika. How you doing?
Okay.
Hi, Mika.
And then of course there's the time zone friendly greeting for all corners of the earth. With a morning, afternoon, evening modelers everywhere. Good to see you all. The one and only PJ Lewis.
I just want to say something, Dan. Sorry, Mika. Keep an eye on your emails. I'll send you an email with some updates. I'll leave it at that.
Is this the
Dodgy
thing with
dealings
that?
going
Is
on.
this the thing with you without your trousers again?
That's the
Oh,
one.
don't start that again. No.
Uh,
I'm terribly scarred.
Speaking of without trousers, Jamie Beat is in, who says, evening guys and all in chat.
Sure.
JB.
Oh, and speaking of someone else without trousers, Gary Ride the Wind is in, saying evening all.
Sorry, Gary.
Well, he's normally in his leathers anyway, Gary.
Yeah.
Helmet on.
Yeah.
Exactly. Jamie Beat says he doesn't want it. Speedy Rally is in, saying evening gents, hope all is well and looking forward to this evening's chat.
Hey, Azad. Good to have you, buddy.
Shane is in, saying evening people, a bit distracted watching the black tape fashion show, riveting stuff.
Oh, I'm sure it is.
Okay.
Skullfish is in, saying evening all.
Hey, Scully.
Hugh Gordon's in, saying evening fellow inmates. Howdy doody.
Hey, you. Good to see you, buddy.
Hope you're doing well here.
Jeff Light's in, saying a very good evening, guys, and everyone in chat. So hey Jeff and hey Maggie.
Yeah.
Maybe
Jeff.
Jeff.
Candy Graham from Mongo's in, saying greetings, everyone.
Hi, Jeff. How you doing, mate?
And the one and only Peter Millgate says good evening, all.
Hey, Peter. Okay.
Hi, mate.
Hugh Gordon says, Sawyer, you sitting on a very small chair, or is the camera very high up?
Camera's high up.
Peter
Above-
says he's just short of you.
Yeah, he's.
Oi.
Hey Mika says, okay, Alan. And Gary says, I can send you pics, Alan, if you want letters and scar shots. Very sexy.
Oh,
I'm sure Jamie would like to see those as well, Gary. to be
Yeah.
fair.
oh yeah. No, he's very keen on those.
Might have just
Oh,
had
and
to
Mark's
say-
back on his other account now. So sorry, guys. Forgot to switch accounts. Gone from Speedy Rally to myself. But hopefully you gave us a like on both, because
Yeah.
Yeah.
every little helps. And of course, for everyone watching, don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Or a thumbs down if you don't like it, but preferably a thumbs up.
Yeah, you have to hit that one twice.
So there we go. We are caught up with the
Ooh.
chat so far.
That's wonderful. That's really good. Right. So yeah, I had a busy month, but I'm relaxing a little bit and get to model building. As you can see, I'm busy with my old Chevy, so I love it. And I even got so far as to buy some kits and to see what I and so many others have bought. I think we should move over to the what have you bought section.
What have
Simon,
you
please
bought?
do take it away.
You sure you want Simon to do it, Lauren?
I don't know. Can anybody just do it?
Somebody do it.
Come on, I thought you prepared, Alan.
I am prepared. I'm ready to go.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Is that there? Is it? Is that there? Is that sharing?
Yeah.
Can you see that? You
Yeah.
sure?
Yeah, well, I can see
So,
it.
this is what everybody's been buying in this previous month. First in, as per usual, is our very own Mr. Simon Shorey. And he's got more supplies. So Simon has bought
Supplies.
some
Supplies.
Mr. Colour GX2s, which are their gloss blacks, which he uses that for primer under metallics and stuff, don't you? Sorry.
Yeah, all the time.
Yeah. He's bought some more A stands by the looks of things. Not sure which ones those are.
They're both semi-gloss aluminium. Brilliant colours they are. Love them.
Okay, good. He's bought some of the VMS Sino there, and that's that decal softener and soften
Yeah, I
set.
thought give them a go.
Yeah, it'd be interesting how that goes.
Try new things,
Yeah, some
including
super metallics.
decal stuff and
Yeah.
glues.
Yeah, some super metallics there as well. That's the beryllium, isn't it? And the
Brilliant.
yeah, I can't think what's the 206 now. It's the super
Chrome.
yeah, super chrome. Yeah, yeah, some XFs and they're all the colours there. That's that 20 is the blue for the Ferrari. I'm taking it then,
Yeah.
and some of the Mr. Colour flats.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Very nice. Yeah. It's been spring. What have we got? Anything else? Somebody else has posted.
Yeah, just ignore those.
Okay. So
He's
next
asking a
up,
question, so
yeah.
I've gone back.
next up, Simon's also got himself a few kits. He's got himself a Trilux AMG Mercedes from Revell. He's got himself a Tamiya Epson NSX and a Mazda 787B from Tamiya as well, all in 1/24th.
All right. I love that Mercedes. Builds up very nicely.
Yeah, got two of those, and I've got the Bruno Spengler one as well. So
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I've only got one. I've only got the Spengler one.
yeah, nice little kits.
Yeah.
Oh, I could have charged more for that then, couldn't I? Oh, I could have got a bit of a-
Yeah, you could have done looking at the prices. Some of them go for.
Yeah.
Charged
Next
enough
up,
as it was, Alan.
we've got our very own Mr. Gary Ride the Winds, and he's got himself, he said, a couple of cages. I wasn't going to buy any more kits this year, but the jukebox is in a build. Oh, but this, I can't get that now, this year, but the jukebox is a build in honor of a good friend, Terry Senior Hobby Barn, and the Mustang I had to have as it was too cheap to say no in 112. I've actually been looking for one of those Shelbys in 12th at a good price. So some of them go really cheap, some of them go really expensive. But it's meant to be a nice little kit, that as well. And what's we got here? Oh, there we go, jukebox board.
Yeah.
That's a cool looking motor, isn't it?
That's fantastic. I love that.
You doing? I take it you're doing it in that scheme as well, Gary. Very nice. Gary's also got himself a Alfa Romeo 8C 2300 Roadster. That's
Mhm.
12th from Italieri.
That's on my stash.
Yeah, fancy one at some
Yeah,
point.
very nice.
And they build up quite nice, don't they? Those Italieri 12 kits as well.
Yeah, did
Yeah,
it.
they do. They do.
Very nice. And
There's
it's
another
nice.
one underneath.
Yeah, and then he says, "What's this
No, I
one?"
think it's one underneath that, Al.
Oh, one underneath that. Where are we going? And the way he's done it, okay. And he's got what? This was a gift, so not a purchase. Thought I'd try it out, and it's really cool. This quantity will last over many models and works out at pennies per model compared with the rip-off modeling only 2K clear. Used it on the Evo and the Alpha with great results. Reduced with MLT. This package is around £26 in the UK for 1.5 litres. Yeah, and it's the U-Pol 2K system, isn't it?
Yeah.
I've seen a few people using this stuff, to be fair.
So the only thing about the hardener in large quantities is it will go off slowly.
Yeah.
Yes.
It
over
will.
time, so.
I put it in the fridge, then lasts a bit longer.
Yeah, the last time I used Pro Range, which again is similar bulk quantities, I think I got about 8 months out of the hardener.
Right.
With the milk.
Surely the moral of that story then, Dan, is you just need to build faster and build more.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Build more kits. Won't work for me then.
Nope. Build kits faster.
Build kits fast. Yeah, well, that's not in my repertoire. That. And next up, he says, paint for the Mustang, 250 ml of House of Colour. I can't even say that. Is that Magic Blue?
Yeah.
Blue
Blue,
Magic, yeah.
Mix 50/50 gives you 500 ml of paint for just £19. The best paint in the automotive industry, in my opinion. Great cheap alternative to the rip-off modelling paint at £4 to £7 per bottle of 30 ml. Dan will be happy to supply any car or bike colour you need and has an extensive range of House of Colour paints, including pearls, candy, and shimmer. It's always worth keeping in mind, isn't it?
Yep.
Definitely worth keeping in mind. And I think we've got another one hiding down here. It says, heard good things about this. We'll give it a try on the Chrome for the Alpha.
Oh,
Yeah.
I've never tried that. Have anybody tried that?
No.
I mean, I've seen it. It's meant to be pretty good stuff, but it's not cheap from my understanding. But it'd be interesting to hear what you think of it, Gary, to be honest.
Yeah, get some pictures up, Gary, when you've used it. It'd be good to see some samples.
It'd be nice to see if, like most chrome paints, you can handle it after it's after it's been sprayed, after it's dried. That'll be the key thing.
And we can almost see what Gary looks like in the reflection on the lid.
Yeah, we
Oh,
can,
yeah.
yeah.
That's one of the disadvantages, but yeah.
So just be careful with the chrome pictures as well, because if it's that good.
Yeah. Definitely. And I think that is it from Gary. I haven't missed anything, I don't think.
That's it, yeah.
So next up, we've got Scott Hastings, and ooh, I see the show is back up. I will play. I got a wooden floaty thing. He's got a Flying Dutchman. I'm not quite sure what scale that is, but it looks like a whole box of trouble.
Yeah, it does.
Whole box of headache.
Yeah. Oh, good fun with that, I'm sure, Scott.
Yeah, sanity will be tested.
Yeah, I mean, if you're in the chat, Scott, let us know roughly how big that is, mate. It'd be interesting. I should imagine it's a fair size, to be honest. Most of the wooden ships usually are, aren't they? Normally build up to about 17, 18 inches in length. So.
Wouldn't know.
Gary's just said he used the chrome a few minutes ago. It's really nice. You'll see how durable it is. And then he said the pictures he'll take naked and you can look at his tattoos.
Oh,
Which is a bit
no.
worrying, and I don't want to know, Gary.
Looking forward to that. Looking forward to that.
I'm
Next
glad
up,
you
we've
are.
got David Robinson. He says,
Oh.
hey all, this month I received a new model and some paints and glue. Here is the Tiger Models Leopard 2 Revolution 2 130. Kit comes with 6 aluminium smoke discharges, a single photo etch fret, metal wire rope, and workable tracks. The kit is a month old and still hard to find in the UK, as are many of the Tiger Model armour kits, which is a shame, as they are fantastic kits.
I can say I've not heard of Tiger Models before.
So it's a new one to me as well.
Hmm.
Well, hopefully it's built up really nice.
Oh, yeah.
What scale is that? 1/35th as well, yeah. So yeah.
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 Nice scale. And we've also got from David. He says, I also picked up some supplies of new paints to try. Mr. Hobby's aqueous range of paints. Never used this before. H26 bright green, H340 field green, and the H417 RLM 76 light blue. And AK some AK real colours, and a good old faithful Revell Contact Professional adhesive. Quick open question. Has anyone experienced with Mr. Hobby Aquarius range? As I've never used them before and I'm hand painting and found them to be watery on the first coat. Once you build up are okay.
So that was David that asked the question against my post earlier.
Okay.
When I posted the Mr. Colour ones. And I basically said to him, I don't know about Acres because I've not used them, but the Mr. Colour are brilliant. So if anyone has, please chip in.
Yeah, to the Mr. Hobby Aqueous are about as good to brush paint as Tamiya acrylics are.
Yeah.
Not great then, Dan, is what you're saying.
Which is not very, basically. They're not very good brush painting.
To be honest with you, I've used Aquarius and obviously Tamiya, and I mean both are okay for brush painting in small doses, if I can put it like that.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Little touch ups and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, small items, but not big areas.
Yeah.
But the Aquarius is good for going through an airbrush.
I say, is it sort of single pass stuff with the paintbrush? Is it, PJ, a bit like the lacquers or?
Yeah. Well, no, you do have to build the colour up in places. You can thin out one, you. So.
It's acrylic over lacquer, so it's usually not too bad. Like Tamiya goes over lacquer quite well, I find.
Yeah.
And lacquer over lacquer is a pain because you start to mix it if you keep passing it.
Yeah,
it reactivates what's below it. You know?
Yeah,
the reducer will. Yeah.
If you use reducer, it will. Yeah, fair enough.
But yeah, I like them. Good paints.
Good range.
Mm.
Very good range. Next up, we've got Shane Wright. There's a couple of purchases past month. First up was the Tamiya 1/6 Honda CB750F.
That's a biggie.
Yeah.
So
That
1/6. Wow.
Yeah.
Huge.
I'm looking at the box there. I would imagine that's quite an old kit as well, is it?
Yeah.
Don't know.
Nice bike, though.
Dan will jump on scale mates now and tell me how old that is, but I reckon that's quite an old one.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
I could look, but
You could look, but you're not going to be bothered.
yeah.
Oh, snap!
Shane says next to the Tamiya 112 Honda RC213V, and the risers are M104. Honda will be used for parts for a special build I have planned. Sounds interesting. And the risers are M1 there as well. Two nice kits.
Yeah.
Right. Well, keep us updated on the special build.
Yeah.
1970 for the Honda.
Yeah. Next up was some aftermarket Top Studio YZR M1 Super Detail Upset and the front forks for YZF and some 0.5mm cable as well.
Alrighty.
Down on that one then. That'll be an interesting build as well. And next up, we've got Will Messerschmidt.
There you go. Good
He
to have him.
wrote Louis, or called the Vulgar Boatman from Hawk Model.
Very
And
cool.
that looks pretty interesting.
That's
Yeah.
fantastic. I love that.
That's is that, I don't know, I'm trying to work out, is that a plastic model, or is that a
That's just fine moldy polystyrene. So
yeah,
Molded polystyrene, yeah.
that should be pretty cool.
Looks fun, that.
It does. And from Willie as well, he says got some Adenko 172nd Junkers Junior resin 3D printed kit from Spain. The corrugated surface looks splendid.
Oh, nice.
It's very small.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Well,
But it will be in
Censorship
70
scan.
wasn't it?
Yeah.
Wasn't a big airplane anyway. That was it. I wouldn't have thought that sort of
no.
that looks cool.
Not every day that you see Willy Messerschmidt build a Junkers. I'm telling you that.
And I think that's it from Willie. Next up, we've got Mr. Millgate. I think what's Pete done here? So I'll read this as being a bumper month for me, very spoilt. A 1/9 scale Modifact Hero Montgomery Anzari motorcycle, a 1/12 scale Modifact Hero F2003, a 1/12 scale Modifact Hero 158 F1, and to top it off, a 1/12 scale Revell Ferrari F40. And here we go.
Look at that. Nice.
Ooh. That's a stack of tits.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, so the F2000.
Love that Anzani. Oh, that is just beautiful.
I reckon Pete's a secret lottery winner,
He must
yes, yes.
just not telling anyone.
And do you know what? I love how he's put the white board behind there to take the picture behind.
be.
Yeah.
Need a bigger board, Pete.
Or learn to use crop.
And tidy your desk.
Yeah, there's a bit of a story behind that Ferrari F40 as well, but that's for another day. Next up, we've got our very own Mr. PJ Lewis. He says, "Hi, Simon and modelers everywhere." Hi, PJ.
All right. I didn't know you were going to be doing it, did I?
None of us
Says,
did.
here are my kit purchases this month: a Daosha 132nd Zero Fighter Type 21, a Tamiya 112 Team Suzuki X-Star GSX RRR, the Tamiya 112 YZR M1, the 32nd Mitsubishi A6 M26 Zero Fighter model, Hasegawa Sauber Mercedes C9, and the Model Factory Hero 1/9. What is that? Brush Superior
SS 100, yeah.
100 motorcycle with Alpine Grand Sport sidecar.
Wow.
Yeah, so that
That's a nice
that
one.
bike and sidecar build is going to be epic, PJ. I just noticed.
Is that the one which they called the plumber's nightmare?
I have no idea, mate.
You will find out.
I take it the two zeros are already built, PJ.
Yes, they are.
They were I know they were purchased, right at the
At the beginning of the month, yeah.
the Hassey curbside. That's a nice scheme on that C9.
Yeah.
Is that the test car?
Yes,
it
yes.
it says test car on the box, of course. Yeah, cool.
Clue gives it away.
Yeah, well,
I think that might be the test car.
Do you reckon?
I don't know.
Yeah, it's definitely a test car. It says on the box, mate.
They're a
Oh,
nice.
that's yeah.
Oh, yes, look, test car looks. Oh, come on, guys, come on.
Those
Why
hazard
not?
speeds are nice, quick builds because there's nothing in them and they
They're
go
just
really well.
curbside, aren't they?
Yeah. Mojo,
And
Mojo.
just to reiterate, yes, PJ has built 2 32nd scale zeros in the last month.
Yes. And almost completed a diorama as well to boot.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
just that. And a Model Factory Hero kit and a fire engine, and yeah, okay.
Yeah, he's a machine.
Next
Well,
up, we've got Nigel.
Not true.
Says,
Ooh.
Nigel has had a few purchases this month. He's got himself a Hobby Boss 1/16 Tiger tank.
Wow, that's a biggie.
Need
Yeah.
a Panzer Kampfwagen.
It says Tiger tank.
It is Tiger as well.
It's an early Tiger tank. He's got himself the MPC 1/72nd Eagle 4 Transporter,
Nice.
That's cool.
Cool. He's got,
Timing, you need to buy one.
No,
he's got himself the Tamiya 124 Toyota Gazoo Racing TS050 hybrid.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a good kit. I hear the paint scheme on that is challenging.
I looked at that many a time, and
man and Nigel's skill, that'd be a piece of
Yeah.
cake.
I'm sure.
I'm sure.
He's got himself the Hero Boy detail upset. Well, it's Hobby Designs detail upset, isn't it? For the
Yeah.
I take it that's for the TS050, yeah. And
Box.
a shed load of Ultimate Modeler sanders and a bottle of air and brush cleaner.
Nice
Yeah.
one.
There we
Air
go.
brush and clean, yeah.
Nice haul
Nice
there.
little haul,
there.
eh? What was you going to say about that TS? Sorry,
The TS.
I thought you were going to say something then.
No, I just said it's a nice kit, and I'm sure Nigel will do it justice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it is a tricky paint job, but
It is a tricky paint job, yeah. Next up, we've got Michael Hasselgrove. And Michael, just a few supplies this month from Pro Scale Paints, various colours and some flocking.
Flocking hell.
Yeah. He's got himself some leather colours, some Photoetch primer, Nissan Blue Grey, a saddle tan, which again is in interior. That's the interior colours again, and lots of flockings, platinum grey, brown, green, royal blue, and navy blue.
Jeez. Went to town, Michael.
Yeah, keep himself busy with that lot. And he's also got, and also some zoom on detailing parts and polishing pads. I believe these are also available from Pro Scale now, aren't they? The zoom on parts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good, yeah. The polishing stuff, and yeah, lots of little detail up parts there, and the chromed badges and things. So I think they're all Nissan ones by the looks of things. And Z, yeah, all for the Nissan stuff, and
Cool.
some rivets.
Let us know how you get on with the polishing pads.
And then next up, we've got Mark Brides. And hi guys, just one for me today. A few paints from Pro Scale Paints, along with some zoom on carbon fiber decal templates and an NSX trans kit. Thanks for looking.
That's
So,
very nice.
Yeah. So he's got himself, yeah, some paints there. That trans kit looks interesting.
It does.
I'm just trying to work out what parts you're getting at. Is it like a different front end, is it? And what is it, slightly wider arches on the rear? It looks cool anyway.
Take your word for it.
Yeah, I'll be interested to see that one, Mark. Interested to see that one. Next up, we've got our very own Roland. It says some second-hand kits came my way last month. A 36 Ford convertible in 124 from Revell, and a Fiat Abarth 695 SS in 124 from Tamiya, which is tiny. Yeah,
It is. I opened the box. The body is. It looks like a 148 kit.
yeah. I said the Tamiya Mini is the same as well. You open the box and it's absolutely diddy. You know, you forget how small those cars are in real life. You know.
Yeah.
Two cool little kits those anyway, Rollins.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was after that Fiat for a long time, but they're coming now out again. They're releasing them again, and
new scheme.
and so the prices came down.
And this is also in the mix are a 1959 Chevy El Camino from AMT 125th, a 1966 El Camino from Revell Monogram in 125th, and a Mercedes-Benz 540k Cabriolet A, all of which will be reviewed on Model Kit Bin Internet in the next few weeks.
Right.
That cabrio looks good.
Yeah.
Merc, yeah.
And as you can see, I have a bit of a weak spot for an El Camino.
Yeah.
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 I've never seen the fascination, but
Yeah, I like first of all, I like it that they're controversial. Oh, it's
Yeah.
not a truck. Oh, it's not a car. Yeah, it just
not a car,
is.
it's not a truck.
It's not a pickup. No.
I'd like to see you do the Mercedes Benzo in the cabriolet bit at the back, actually make it out of material and working.
Oh, that's actually a good point.
That would be cool, Roland.
Yeah, that would.
That's
be cool.
beautiful. That's a lovely car.
Yeah, it is a beautiful car. I think it was a monogram first. It's an old kit. It's not a.
Yeah.
It's been kicked around for some time. That's just a re-release.
Very nice. So.
It's right up your street, that though, Roland, to be fair.
Oh, love it. Love it.
Next up, we've got Anthony Ricco. He says, this month got some beauties. Got a 124 Fujimi 330 P4. What a gorgeous car. Yeah, it is a beautiful car. The 124th BMAX Audi Sport Quattro S1 E2. And then some
Alright.
resin kits printed by a guy here in South Africa called Great Looking Models. It's a 112th Flying Merkel motorcycle and a 124th Aerial Atom. Fun times
Oh.
ahead.
Oh,
Oh, there we
Well,
are. Cool.
you need to give me the details of that guy, Anthony, because I need some tires.
Yeah,
Yeah, very
it'd
cool.
be interesting. See, I'm interested what the Aerial Atom comes out like.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd love to see that.
Yeah, and the P4 is a classic, isn't it? The P4. So
Oh, yeah.
Beautiful.
I do the Audis, the S1's a nice motor as well. To be fair,
Also a classic, mind you.
I mean they could do what I mean again. Model Factor Hero 112. Dan, imagine that.
Yeah, be good.
Yeah, that's something I could go for in 12 scale,
A
actually.
full, full detail kit of that Model Factor
Yeah.
Hero. Oh yeah,
Okay, I could be convinced of its merits.
yeah. Next up, we've got Sean White, and good evening, guys. Picked a few bits up over the last month. First up, some veteranous wins: a 1/16th AMT Chevy Bel Air. Wow. A
Wow.
1 Italieri Norton Commando, and a 125th Revell 77 Pontiac Firebird.
I wonder what vintage is that Bel Air.
Quite old, I would imagine.
1/16 scale. Wow.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I mean, there's going to be 3 interesting kits to build there, but that Norton to build.
Love that Norton as well. It's a beautiful bike.
Commando.
Yeah.
Classic.
So I wonder if you have to spoke the wheels on that, or whether they're pre-spoked wheels.
I wonder.
Be
Right.
nice.
You'd hope at 1/9 they'd be to be spoked, wouldn't you?
Yeah, you'd hope so. Yeah.
1976.
1976. Wow. And Sean's also got some more veterans wins. Continued a Tamiya 124th Beetle, a Revell 125th Corvette, and a Revell 125th 55 Chevy. Cool.
Oh, look at that street burner.
Very
Yes.
nice.
I just want to throw in a point. You all might have known how quickly Dan has come in with the news and the dates. Something tells you he has a different computer than he had at the last one.
Quite possibly, yeah. Yeah, I can now multitask while on Zoom, which is nice.
I quite like the stars and stripes on that
Yeah,
as well.
Yeah.
I
and
wonder
you get
how
a
they
full-
did that.
I take it comes with the female model
figure.
as well.
It does. It does. That's Felicity Shagwell.
Same.
Now, is that all
It's
decals?
just Austin Powers, isn't it? So yeah,
Is that? I wonder if their stars and stripes is all decals.
I would imagine so.
Yeah, probably.
Unless perhaps you have to paint the I don't know. I don't know. I'm sure Sean will be in the chat. He'll let us know.
Yeah.
Next up, we've got Mr. Aaron Dan again. He says kits from the Parker stash and all in 124th and decals from Size Scale Speed Shop. So yeah, you had the Jaguar not XXR 9LM off me. The I can't remember what was the Enzo, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
the 330 P4 off me.
There's a
And you had
P4.
some, C9 carbon decals.
Yeah, for the Tamiya kit.
Cool.
Lots
Very
more for sale, folks, if anybody's interested.
And why is it as soon as you buy kits, you always want to build them?
I know.
Always.
When do you want to build
Always.
it out of those 3?
Either the 330 or the Jag.
Yeah, 330. Beautiful car.
The Jag's a nice kit, Dan. I'll be fair, it is a nice kit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's the carbon set for that, which would be good to get if you could get it, like as well. But obviously, that was a carbon monster. The
Yeah.
Next up, we've got Richard Farmer, and he says managed to pick up a few things this month. Got myself a Tamiya bike rider in 112 scale, 112th Wolf WR1 F1 car, 3 Tamiya F1 cars in 120th scale, a 124 Tamiya Peugeot 206 WRC, a 124th Airshima LB Liberty Works Lamborghini Aventador, and some blue stuff replacement decals for the Tamiya Ducati 900 NCR Racer.
Mm.
I don't know if he put pictures in. I hope he's put pictures in. There we go. So there's the 112th Wolf WR1. So that's the original boxing by looks of things. It's got the Rico sticker on it
Very
as
nice.
well. Yeah, it's a nice kit. Nice kit.
Sean White says you've missed some of his kits,
Have I missed some of his kits? Have I?
apparently.
Oh, sorry. Ah, see, What am I like, Sean? Sorry, we'll go back to
Well,
Sean.
He also mentions that the Norton Commander is a repop of a Protar kit,
Yeah,
so not the best.
yeah.
But Sean's also got himself,
Oh, look at
also
them.
received
I
my
hope what's
pre-order
going on
from
here.
2 different PYZ Kitbox Lamborghini versions. Ordered through Patrick Sedney's model shop and very impressed. Both kits have been fully checked before dispatch and arrived spot on, even if I did get stung for customs. They look like some pretty leery Lambos, don't they?
Yeah.
Very cool.
That blue Aventador looks
Yeah,
amazing.
convertible that as well, isn't it? So yeah, Roadster.
mean beasts.
And let's have a look what we've got here. Lastly, had a small pro scale delivery. Also picked up the Hobby Designs 124th A80 Super Kit and the MGSF Fatboy Transkit for the Tamiya Mercedes 300 SL.
Very cool.
Oh,
Nice.
nice.
And some pro scale paints as well to throw in there. Awesome. Right
Can't
then.
find the staff to do these sections.
I know. Back to Richard. So Richard's got himself some 120th Tamiya kits. He's got himself the Ferrari 310B, the Williams FW13B, and the Benetton Ford B192.
Very nice.
Very nice kits.
Very
Decals
cool.
are challenging on that FW13.
Yeah, if you can get replacement ones, mine are shot. I need to get some.
Yeah, but it'd be
Yeah,
better.
mine disintegrated as well. So yeah, ended up
Mine
with
did,
Indy
yeah.
Cals, which
You'd be
weren't
better off-
brilliant.
You're better off painting the yellow and blue and the white if you can.
Yeah,
Definitely.
Yeah.
And which you've got there, you've got the Liberty Works Lamborghini there from Aoshima, the 206 WRC from Tamiya, and the Blue Stuff decals, which is for the motorbike, isn't it?
yeah. Did we not? Was it Richard that did the 2OC rally in the road going scheme? Single colour, like a greeny colour.
Possibly,
that was Richard, wasn't
it may very well be that car. Maybe we'll find
Yeah,
out
I
further
think
on.
it was Richard.
Next up, we've got Mark, and Mark says, "Evening everyone, managed to bag a couple of more for the Group B Rally collection. Both are Tamiya 124 scale. First is the Michelle Morton's Audi Quattro A1, and second is Ari Vatanen's Peugeot 205 T16. These are getting harder to find, so really chuffed to get them both.
Yeah.
Yeah, so 205, yeah, you don't see that.
Oh,
I like that too.
it's amazing.
What was the Audi that Nunu's just released? Then isn't it of that car, Dan?
No, that's the S1 Evo 1.
Okay. So I don't know me rally cars that well. Nice kits anyway. Next up, we've got Michelle McCulloch. This is more figures. Bear Rider.
Repeat tables. Interesting.
That looks interesting, isn't it?
Yeah.
Gee, would love to see that.
Look forward to
Keep
seeing
an eye
that.
out for that one.
somewhere.
Keep an eye out for that one. If you can put some in progress pictures up of that, Michelle, it'd be awesome. I think finally is one for myself. I just got myself a box of trouble.
Oh,
It was cheap enough though, so I'd give it a go. Yeah, it's a 1/12 Ferrari F40 from Protar,
very nice.
and like it's you'd expect it to be like a two-piece body, but it's like 4 or 5 pieces just for the front part of the body. So all the sides, that you have to screw the sides to the front, and it looks a nightmare, to be honest.
So now the interesting question is, are you going to do the paint ever so slightly translucent so you can see the carbon weave like on the real car?
That's the plan when I get round to it.
Nice.
That's the
I'll
plan.
wait till Italeri bring it out and then buy it.
Yeah. But we'll see. It's got a full engine and everything in it as well.
Right.
And that is everything everybody has been buying, unless I've missed anybody. And if I have missed anybody, I do apologise. But it's been a long day.
Before you move on to the next bit, can I just share my screen quickly? Gary's very
Yes,
kindly
please
sent me a picture of that chrome.
Oh God.
It's clean. I've sanitized it.
Okay. It's a family show, Simon.
So that's the chrome out of the can. So he decanted that from the can. And he was saying, if I can find what he was telling me.
Okay, decanted. Nice.
Yeah, so he said the cam was 23 quid from eBay, and that's 150 mil. He was looking at Molotov refills at 18.95, so the 150 mil cam was worth a try. And then he said that was decanted and shot through his Iwata airbrush. So that's that one. And then there's another picture there of some other chrome parts, but that looks pretty good stuff actually.
That looks
See
cool.
it better on that first picture. It looks really
Yeah,
good.
but as Alan asked earlier, the question is how is it on durability? Can you touch
He
it
will let
within?
us know. He will let us know. He's just sprayed though, so he's going to leave them to dry and then he'll
Oh
let
right, okay. Yeah.
So perhaps we can do an update on the next show next month, Gary, if you don't mind.
Gary, yeah.
The info for that would be awesome to let people know.
Yeah, that's good though.
Yeah, good early signs.
Wonderful. Thanks very much, Alan.
No worries.
Yep, good job.
There's some awesome stuff you guys have bought, some kits which I've never seen before. So it's always good to see. Always exciting and interesting stuff. Should we go to the chat quickly, Dan?
Yes, we shall. We shall. So where do we get to? Oh, yes, we got to. Jamie Beat says, never opening any message from you, Parker. Sound advice. Hugh then asking Gary if the wife's burnt to supper yet. To which Gary responds, she served the wild boar and now I put her back again in the garage. Yeah. Human rights with Gary Ride the Wind. Jamie Beat says, hey, Hugh Jorgen, how are you? Are you well? To Mr. Hugh Gordon. Hugh says, good man, should we wish him for Sunday when you muck out and put some fresh bed? Oh, God. You're awful people. You really are. Jeff says, Maggie says, a very good evening, gentlemen, and all in chat.
Hello, Maggie.
Good evening.
Someone with some manners and politeness.
Yes.
Hugh says, as organs go, not too bad, Jamie lad. A couple of hellos to Judder. Dale McCormack, Mac 3D says, hi, everyone.
Hello.
How's it?
Says, nice alpha as well. I see him in reference to Gary's purchase. Hugh Gordon says, good stuff that you, Paul, have used on my fishing rods, carbon rods. Yeah, Gary Royd just used a chrome. We've seen the pictures. Threatens to take them naked, and we can look at his tattoos.
Please don't. Please don't.
Hugh Gordon says, is our bits all nice and shiny now, Gary? Oh, dear. Mark says, I'm here. Sorry I'm late. Google being stupid with sign-ins. Oh, dear. Never good. Richard Farmer says, good evening. Hope everyone's doing well.
Hi, Richard. All good. Thanks, man.
Quinn Star Scale Models in saying hello all.
How's it?
A couple of hellos to Judder. Mark Wright says the Anzani looks nice. Peter says it is impressive, Mark. Gary T is in saying hello, everyone. Hey, Gary.
Hey, Gary.
Anthony Rico says, hey, everyone. Good to have the show again. Mike says, still learning with the polishing pads, Roland.
Oh, okay.
Mark Bright says NXS has front and rear end diffuser, unusual PE, etc.
Okay.
Nice. MP Model Plastic says, good evening for everyone. Greetings from Portugal.
Hi, Manuel.
Hey, welcome. Good to have you, buddy.
A couple of lows to Judder. Paul Christopher's in saying, evening, fellow modelers.
How's it, Paul?
Gary Ride the Wind says Norton is pre-spoked.
Ooh,
okay.
shame, but
Good. Winner.
Candy Graham from Mongo says neighbor has Bel Air of around this year in his garage. Beautiful car.
That's Jeff. That's Jeff, by the way, with a J.
Yeah. I'll remember eventually.
Yeah.
Gary Ride the Wind says easy to remove and replace with metal rod though. That's the spokes for the Norton.
Yeah.
And yeah, Sean says repop of a Protar kit. Yeah, Hugh Gordon says Colin, aka Festa, is doing that bike rider at the moment. Gary Ride the Wind's telling Richard that Gravity Paints did a paint set for the Wolf F1.
They do, yeah.
Yeah.
Hugh Gordon says shocking job on the fingernails, Gary. You short of Sanders.
Nice pick up there, you.
Quinn Star says it's Andy Quinney. Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, Gary says I'm a biker, not a pansy car driver. Oh dear. Oh dear.
And so it's
Hugh
that.
Gordon says, aye, aye. And there we go. We're all caught up once again.
Hey, boy.
Right.
That's not easy.
Oh, and go for a painting is in saying hello.
Hey, go for painting. How you doing?
Hey, go for it.
Go for it. Yeah, that's good. We love it when you guys get a little. Just keep it above 13. You know, PG-13.
So if you don't mind,
That's kind of our line.
right,
Sorry?
do a Scale Fanatics plug, Roland, if that's all right.
Yeah, go for it.
So I mean, there's a lot of you in the chat may be aware, some of you may not be aware. We have a new Facebook group that we've started called Scale Fanatics. Scale Fanatics. It's with the intention of becoming a IPMS club, so we can use the Scale Fanatics to display our work at various shows around the country. So we're still waiting for IPMS to get back to us on that, but it's all being processed. So we just wanted to share with you our Facebook page, and I say if anybody's interested in joining, please feel free to do so. I'll just share quickly with you the actual Facebook page on the screen.
Yeah, there will be a link to the webpage in the recording of the live as well.
Yeah, so this is the new Scale Fanatics page. So we've got quite a few members already, some brilliant work on here of all sorts, all genres, boats, planes, various things. I say everybody's welcome to come and join and share your work. I say all the usual rules apply. You know, be courteous, no critique, no selling, no advertising of anything. You know, and just be nice and courteous to everybody. And say everybody's welcome.
A lot of no's, but lots of please post your pictures and tell us what you're working on, what you finished, all that.
Yeah. So yeah, everybody's welcome to come to this and join in.
Yeah.
See, there's a portrait of Simon on there as well, so you know exactly who you're dealing with.
Yeah, exactly.
Oi.
I'll drop a link in the chat there to the Facebook page.
You weren't supposed to tell him that, Joe Roland.
Yeah. No, it's a beautiful, it's a good site. I love it. Fantastic models there, good folks there. So come and join.
Yeah, by all means.
Right. But what we actually want to see is what you guys are building. So what's your work in progress? As you might have noticed by now, Dan Scattergood couldn't make it tonight, but we have a replacement Dan here for that, and he will be taking over looking at the work in process.
Tonight, Dan will be Dan. So, all right, sausage, I'm going to mash some buttons and...
You need to have a computer too.
My finest impersonation. There we go. That does appear to be sharing.
It is.
Yes.
Let's change that to all comments. There we go. There we go. So first in the door is Sue Shapland, who says, hi, Dan and the guys. I've been working on my Airfix 72nd scale Westland Sea King helicopter HC4. Slow progress, but chuffed with how I'm doing so far, as I've never built one before. Please be gentle with me. That looks decent so far. So that's a good job so far. Well done, Sue.
Can you maximize your window?
Oh, was it not? Yeah. Hang on. See, I didn't mash the right buttons.
Fit right into here.
There we go. How's that?
No.
There we go.
Yeah, here we go. Perfect.
And we're still on comments. Next up is Gary Ride the Wind. Oh, he's already started work on the Alfa. Wow. Done quite a bit of work on the Alpha 8C 2300 Roadster in 12th scale. A nice kit considering I didn't have high hopes due to being Italieri. It's a new tool kit, painted in number 5 paint from Spot Model and U-Paul 2K. Building up well so far.
Yeah, that Alpha builds up very nicely. It really does. I had lots of fun.
Looks good,
I like
mate.
that. Yeah, nice work on the seat as well. That leather looks good.
Very good.
Very nice.
And then it's Mr. Shorey.
Huh.
Quick progress update on the MFH 12 scale Ferrari 412P. Main chassis just about complete. Lots of messing with the body panels to ensure fit, which is now complete. For now, at least. Lots of riveting action as well. Panels were refined, sanded, and primed with Mr. Surfer 500 Grey to identify issues and blemishes. They were then rectified and reprimed where necessary. Still a couple of panels to sort, but nearly there with this stage. Picture below shows a loose fit. Next stage is a flat back with some 2K grit sanding sponge and then prime in Mr. Surfer Pink. Then on to colour, decals and 2K. Thanks for looking.
Nice riveting.
Very riveting watch that's been.
That's
fun,
some quality riveting.
Yes.
Great fun. It's in pink now as well, which is good. Hope you get some colour on it tomorrow.
Yeah,
So it
lovely
looks-
work.
She looks pretty then, does it?
So next up is David Robinson, who says, hey all, 2 new builds and a quick update on when I started last month. This month I've been working on the Riffield models M1A1 SA Poland-Ukraine version. Built most of it up and picked up some AK real color paints in NATO green, NATO brown, NATO black. I didn't know that AK has shut down the real color line while they paused to reformulate. Letters have been sent to retailers, which explains why it's difficult to find stocks of the stuff now.
Oh, right. I didn't know that.
Interesting. I didn't know that either, actually. Well, there we go. But yeah, that's coming together nicely.
Yeah, it's good. Nice camo.
Yeah. Then replied to himself. So the update on the Riffield T55 AMD. Started last month, fully built and went for a camo used by the Soviet Union research and development team at Kubinka Tank Trials and Museum in Moscow, where the real T55 AMD is retired. So far it's painted in Mr. Hobby Aqueous range, Field Green, Light Blue, and Tamiya XF64 Red Brown.
So is that a T55 souped up by Mercedes?
Oh, dear.
No, that's the AMG one. This is the AMD. It's the souped down version.
It's the earlier version,
Yeah.
alphabetically.
Yeah. Once again, good progress on that.
Ooh.
And Dave again. The Busy Bee. My second new build is the rare, at least in the UK, Tiger Models Leopard 2 Revolution 2 130mm. So Revolution of their older Revolution 2.
Lots of
This kit, you what?
So lots of revolutions.
There is that. This kit has 3 options. You can build the R2 with the current RH120L55 barrel or the future 130mm RH130L51 barrel, which I've used, or an experimental 140mm, which is huge. Kit also comes with a display mount for the breech and a barrel you don't use, as well as 120, 140mm APF SDS rounds for comparison. I chose to mount 140mm on the display stand, and this is a whopper. 140mm main gun from breech to end of the barrel is longer than a Leopard 2 hull. That is huge.
Ooh.
That's a huge boomstick.
Yeah,
Yeah.
have a bit of a kick to it, isn't it?
Yeah.
I have to say though, it's nice to see some non-car subjects in the work.
Yeah.
Great. Nice mix tonight.
I do like the fact that they include the rounds and something to stand the spare barrel on, because
Yeah.
they're quite nice detail by themselves. And then a close-up of the 140mm main gun on the display stand, as well as 140mm on the left and 120mm on the right. So they're the shells.
Wow.
That's cool. I like the stand. That's a really neat idea from them, actually.
Mm.
I like that.
Yeah.
Very nice. Very nice. So then we have Brendan Leroux started a project of BF-109 F4 captured by SA Air Force in the South African Air Force 2 Squadron, North Africa, 1943. So it's the Edward 109 F4. I've completed a cockpit and used Quintus Studio 3D printed detail set instead of a photo etch from the Profi kit. Second photo, after joining fuselage halves and sanding the seams is necessary to restore a raised edge to the upper engine cover. Place a masking tape on either side of the raised line. The layout plastic putty is filled in the gap between the tape. Excess is wiped off, leaving the putty level with the masking tape. Yeah, it's a good way to create a raised panel line. Photo etch exhaust shrouds are super glued and then bent downwards over the exhaust stacks.
Very cool.
Yeah, so I built the F4 last year in this scheme, the box scheme, actually. Yeah, it's not a bad kit.
Yeah.
So where's the other photo? So that's the other photo. So,
Oh, that's cool.
yeah, so as you can see, to restore the panel line,
Yeah.
just using some putty sat between masking tape.
Very good. Yeah.
Got a neat way to do it.
Could you do it with Spruger as well?
Theoretically, but I guess you're more risk of leakage of the sprue goo under the tape. But I've done this using stretch sprue to replace raised panel detail in the past.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That's the traditional way of doing it.
Good way of doing it, both of them. Yeah. Never thought of that before.
I say if it works, it works.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
Oh,
Oh,
of course, Alan Parker has nothing in progress. Nothing.
You think it's all nothing to be seen here.
Apart from been working on a new kit.
Oh,
Yes.
Started at,
it's a rumor. It's a rumor.
end of February, end of April. We're supposed to start this.
Yeah. So he's definitely not working on a Tamiya 12 scale FW14B.
no.
And it definitely won't have all of the top studio detail upsets as well as some 3D printed parts thrown in as well. It definitely hasn't been filling and sanding seams for what seems like an eternity on the monocoque.
Mm-hmm.
And he's definitely not happy with the results. That well, he probably isn't actually. And he definitely didn't decide to cut up the rear engine cover to give more options for displaying the model when finished. I definitely didn't cut up the front wing either.
No, he wouldn't do that.
And none of the parts glued themselves together.
No.
Definitely not.
Shocking.
Definitely not. So as you can see, that's the standard Tamiya stand, and that's quite a big 12 scale Formula 1 car.
Very nice, Al.
Funnily enough, 12 times smaller than the real one.
Yep.
Oh, is it?
Allegedly.
Yeah. So Aaron Timpson has been working on the Tamiya 24th scale Toyota Supra. So engine bay done with added front mounted intercooler, interior flocked, and bride seats from Zoomon.
Very nice. Very, very nice.
Yeah, that's cool. I like that.
Yeah.
Definitely like the HKS intercooler. That's nice.
I said the bride seats are nice and retro as well, aren't they?
Shane Wright has been working on the Italieri One Night Sundap KS750 with sidecar, going a different route with this build, going with post-war build. Frame and wheels painted in LP54 dark iron. Bodywork forks painted with pro-scale Nissan Katsura orange. Engine SMS aluminium pin washed and weathered to give a slightly used look. Still deciding on final sidecar color. Yeah, that's an unusual color for that.
What a bike.
Looks cool, eh?
That's a big beast, that's what I would imagine.
Yeah, that's quite cool. It's very odd to see it in such a modern color, but it kind of works. I like it. Nice one, Shane. And then it's Peter Milgate. Slow but steady progress on the 12 scale MFH MP48. Painting zero paints under skin of zero paints diamond finish 2K. Mainly been working on the front tub, adding suspension lines and internal carbon to monocoque. Thanks to Scale Fanatics for advice on painting the hydraulic reservoirs. Thanks for looking. So let's see the picture he shared.
Oh. All right.
How did you paint those in the MP?
Carefully.
Yeah.
And I love that new LP5 carbon paint he's found.
It's brilliant. It is, isn't it?
It's looking good, mate.
It's looking very good.
Stunning.
Yeah, it's been quite a journey he's had on this, but yeah, it's definitely getting there.
Yeah.
Cool. I like that. Chris Stover is working on the Tacom 116 Weasel A1 tow. Tank's ready for priming and painting. Start on the tracks next. That's quite nice. I like that.
Yeah,
Very
it's
cool.
good.
All the
Look at
parts,
all
tracks.
those track parts.
Yeah, I don't like that. Yeah, that's just it looks like a nightmare.
Scary.
I suppose the only way that could really be worse is if it was all white metal.
Oh boy.
Who would subject them to such a
Hmm.
horrendous? Oh, Facebook, what have you done to me? Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
David Wright. Got some work done on my JDM build. It's Tamiya's 124 scale Lexus LFA. All paints are pro scale paints, microfiller grey primer under Lexus Amethyst Black and Lexus Pearl Red shot through my Ultimate Apex. Couldn't decide which color to choose, so I'm doing a split. Hope you like it, and thanks for looking.
Different market.
Yeah,
Very
that's different. I like that.
It makes the shape of the card different as well, doesn't it? I
Mm.
don't know, it just seems to me with the three-tone color. It's
Yeah,
interesting.
Very cool.
I like that. Glue Sniff Garage. Evening, folks. Been chipping away at the 24 scale Nissan Fairlady 240 ZG by Tamiya. Body paint in pro scale Bayside blue and cleared with Mr. Color Super Clear. Vaulted on the front bumper and wheel arches in Tamiya gunmetal, and I've done the front lights. Wheels are 3D printed Collins Cross Fever designed by Slowly's Models. Also have the engine painted and assembled and ready for some wiring. A superb kit to work on.
Very nice.
Good. Nice and
Yeah, that's
clear.
cool.
Love the stands.
Wheels look good on that, yeah.
Yeah, some nice wheels. And there's the engine.
Oh, very nice.
Tidy.
Yeah.
Great six.
Very, very neat. I like that. Michael Hasselgrove, Hobby Design 24th Nissan GTR R35 GTR, lots of R's, far too many R's for the JDM group build. Most of the resin parts cleaned and sanded, ready for priming. 3 to 4 light coats of Mr. Surfacer 1500 black. Left to cure for roughly 24 hours, and I'll apply top coat, all done earlier last month. Since then, all the decals have been applied and sprayed with ProScale 2K Clear. Did have to add another coat of 2K Clear as I wasn't happy with the finish, partly my own doing. Since started polishing the body this week, interiors also mainly been completed, ready for the final finish.
All
Cool.
right.
And the
Wow,
JPS scheme as well is pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's good, that is.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Black with the gold pinstripe is always good.
Yeah.
That's cool. Yeah, I like the little carbon details on the steering wheel as well.
Yeah, very nice.
Very nice, very nice. Anthony Rico, hello guys. Man, a month is a long time to wait for this show. My whip this month is a 148 Airfix CH46 Bullfrog Sea Knight. Decided to go full out on this kit. I've been adding wires and plastic to the interior of it. Wonder if you'll be able to see it afterwards. Probably not, but you'll know it's there.
It's there, yeah.
Nice
Yeah.
detail there, mate.
That's the critical thing.
It's looking good, that is, Anthony.
Very nice, Anthony.
Great detail.
Yeah,
Look at that, cracking.
Wow.
yeah, that's cool. That's cool. I like that.
Mm.
Nice to have a nice little wiring bundle inside of a fuselage like that. Mark Bride been working on the Tamiya 4 GT in 24th. Body stripped and repainted, as wasn't happy with it, now ready for clear. Interior finished, most other parts ready for assembly once body is finished. Thanks for looking.
No, he feels on
nice.
that. Stripped
Very
my
cool.
4 GT twice before I was happy.
It's a nice model to build that as well.
It's a beautiful kit, yeah.
Yeah, I've got one in the stash. Just can never decide what color to do.
Some good choices.
Yeah. Also been working on the Tamiya Nissan GTR on 24th with Hobby Design wide body kit. Lots of other parts painted, but the body is ready for clear. Painted in pro scale paints, seat azul allure blue.
It's nice.
It's a nice blue, actually.
That's
I
nice.
like that.
A beautiful color there.
Very nice. I think you'll find it Seat.
Yeah. It could be seat.
Yeah, that famous car manufacturer.
Exactly.
That's nice.
Yeah, it's cool. I like that blue. Very nice. Oh, and Anthony's still going. Yeah. His other work in progress is the 24th Fujimi Ferrari Dino 246 GTS Enthusiast model. And oh my, what an amazing kit. So much detail and extras. Busy with finishing off the engine and bodywork. This is a cool kit. Believe it or not, this is painted with Tamiya acrylic and no clear coat.
Very nice, mate.
Very nice.
Oh,
Very cool.
Let's see the other picture then. Ah. Oh, that is a nice finish.
Yeah. Nice colour as well.
Yellow for change as well.
Ferrari orange.
Let's see some of his other works in the
Yellow
background there
version.
as well.
Looks
Oh,
orange
yes.
on there, but did you say what paint is used on it?
I said it was Tamiya acrylics.
That was
Let's
it.
say which one though.
Yeah.
Oh, who's this guy? Oh God. So progress on the Revell 24 scale Ferrari California. Bodywork's now in the polishing stage. So bottom left, you can see me removing a nice little dust blemish from the front. Interior has been completed and mainly zero Ferrari beige.
That interior's come out nice, Dan, as well. You put a
Very
wash on it
nice.
as well.
Yeah, it's dark brown washing around the seats and everything.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Very like that.
Nice.
And I think that's it.
Nice one, Dan.
That's it. We are all done.
Really
Very
cool.
cool.
I shall unmash some buttons.
Unmesh some buttons.
Look at that. I unmashed and I came back again.
Unbelievable. I mean, your professionalism is fantastic. After a somewhat wonky start, you really got into it.
The fact that I could just share something and it didn't just kill my kind of CPU and RAM, that makes a huge difference.
It's nice to see you using your International Space Station camera as well.
Exactly, yes. You better believe it. And I haven't used it as nostril cam this time.
No. No.
It's more than we needed to know.
Still have
Careful what you say because it can come back again. I do have another
please
camera
don't.
somewhere.
I haven't recorded from the last time we saw that.
That's pretty cool. Well, then, while you're on it, let's catch up with the chat.
Yeah. So David Wright is in the chat as well. Now saying evening, all a little bit late arriving, but I made it.
Hey, welcome, buddy.
Alan has shared a link to Scale Fanatics Facebook group. Scale Model Snail is in saying hello.
Hello.
How's that? Good to have you.
See, we were very slow on saying hello to you. Ta-ha. Oh, dear. Which I'm guessing is Jess. Yeah, it is Jess, actually. Yeah. A couple of lows to each other, and my mouse has gone crazy. Jamie Beat says, mention the hangout. Hint, hint.
So I do that one.
It's JB Wright says if you go on the Scale Fanatics page, you'll see there's a link to an online hangout. You're more than welcome to join us any time of the day or night.
Yeah, the clubhouse, as we call it.
Yeah, apart from now, because we're using it for the show.
Yes.
When do we start calling it the clubhouse?
And hopefully Roland's remembered to put on waiting room. That'll be
Roland has done nothing of that. So if you want to surprise join us.
Jess says, is that Sue's? She's really getting along with a helicopter. Yeah, seems to be going well. CB Model Works in saying afternoon all.
Hello.
How's it? Good to have you.
What did I miss with Gary? And thanks, Jess. A blind man would like to see it. Okay. Hugh Gordon says, nearly forgot about the F1 qualifying, multitasking now. Okay, we won't ruin it for you.
Oh, go on, let's.
Oh, go on. Pierre Gasly's on pole. There you go.
I know, it's a shocking
Shane says, have to go to work. We'll catch up later. Oh, Shane.
Oh, no.
That's not good. Ring in sick. Stay with us
Yeah,
for a bit.
yeah.
Peter Millgate says clear resin parts were given a dusting of flat white, fluid level masked and sprayed in Tamiya smoke.
Good
Lids
man.
just done in regular white paint. So smoke over white, basically.
Very cool.
Okay.
Thought they always said smoking was bad for you, but there we go.
Yeah. Stephen Burns is in saying evening all, working till 10. So just here to leave a thumbs up. Well, thank you very much. And
Right,
hopefully
Stephen.
everybody else has left a thumbs up as well. So and Anthony says the orange color is Tamiya X7. Yeah.
That's well, that's different.
Good shot.
Yeah.
Good shot.
Very
on
different.
that.
And Hugh Gordon says superb work, everyone. So yeah, we're all caught up once again.
There's some awesome work in there. Really, really
There is.
fantastic. And thanks very much for sharing, guys. We really do appreciate that. We're always looking forward to these sections because it's fantastic work which we share with us, and we are really, really grateful that we can show it around. Right. Which brings us to the point where it gets more serious, ladies and gentlemen. We are now will have a go at PJ's question of the month.
Okay.
PJ, would you please take it away for us? And this has become a section which has become very popular, as you will see in a minute. And that's wonderful because we really would like your thoughts on some of PJ's provoking thoughts.
Try that one.
And Wayne Saunders says hi, guys, by the way.
Is that sharing?
Yeah, it is.
Sharing, right. So this month's question was, the cost of model kits and associated products like paints, glues, tools, etc. seems to increase with each passing month, putting a strain on everyone's budgets. Has this ongoing situation, together with the continuing rise in the cost of living, forced you to reevaluate what you purchase and how much you're able or indeed willing to spend on the hobby? Some Parker bloke said, it certainly made me reevaluate. I looked at what kits I had in my stash and came to the conclusion there are 9.5 years left in me to build them all. So I decided to sell a large portion of my stash in order to fund the building of those kits I really want to build to the best of my ability. Even before this, I have always been the type of modeler that has tried to reuse or repurpose things. I have to keep the cost down, even though it has ended up me being the brunt of many a joke about it.
Never.
No,
Never.
No, Alan.
never. Adam Parkinson says, answer to the question, I've not bought a single new kit for over 3 years. I've bought a built model off eBay cheap to rebuild and traded a couple. That's it. I also bought a reconditioned 3D printer a couple of years ago, so I'm concentrating on that now. I do still buy paint though, here and there. I was very, very lucky and appreciated very much that Alpha Model sent me a couple of kits to review. Fortunately, I only build a few models a year and have a stash so I'm good. Then he's done an addition. Also meant to add that the advantage of 3D printing is that once you have bought a file, you print and build as many as you like. Whereas with a plastic kit, you have to keep buying kits. Then they sell out. So if you want another one, you have to pay even more inflated prices on eBay. True. I've just bought a Mark III Ford Escort STL for a couple of pounds, trying to find a Revel or AMC version of that kit for a few quid. Isn't going to happen. There's no link there to where he bought it from.
Nice one.
Okay. Joe Hess says, nope, never noticed, and I'll keep buying kits and supplies. Yeah, fair enough.
Here we go.
Philip Hartford says, mine says, not really. What I have done, like Alan, is to get rid of kits I won't live long enough to build. It now means I will only buy a kit if it really appeals to me. Supplies I keep buying, but I build slowly. The next few years will be slow while we renovate the house. So I've just bought, the house we've just bought, so the modelling budget is tight.
Yeah.
Reason the wife is first. Yes. Guy Ride the Wind says no. I just club baby seals to make more money.
Bloody hell, Gary.
Oh, Gary.
Brilliant.
Only Gary.
Superb. Thank you, Gary. However, for supplies, I've switched to automotive paint and clear coat. We've already mentioned that. Cut my painting costs to a fraction of what they were when buying modelling paint. I'm also building what I have in the stash instead of buying what I don't really need. True. Oh, look, Jamie Beats. Me personally, I only build 2 or 3 kits, maybe 3 kits a year. I have no other hobbies, so can justify spending on something that brings me so much enjoyment and a great paperweight at the end. A great question, as always. Okay. Scale-mate Chris. I don't have a big stash of kits, but if I started one, I would replace it with. Sorry, I've started a kit, it would replace it with whatever takes his fancy at the time. But now, if nothing gives me that build tingle, I'll wait. That's fair enough. Colin, that's Fester 67 Workshop, says that's why I'm building what I have in his stash. It says that. Then we'll reevaluate things. Yeah, he's actually piling through his huge stash of kits at the moment to try and get him create more space. Peter Millgate says no, never been a consideration. I work a stressful job and feel I earn my little pleasures. It helps maintain my work-life balance and supports my mental health and well-being.
Good point.
Yeah, true. Roland says, of course we feel it. I certainly do. So I keep my supplies to a level which I find acceptable and use non-modeling components like nail polish supplies. Okay, I'm spotting a trend here. Okay, self-made sanders, etc. Interested to know how you do that. Which appear to triple in price when somebody calls them modeling. Whatever, that's true. Kits is a problem since I review them on the channel. I will need to start selling some of those after the review because I will probably never build them. But I enjoy having them, looking at them, having choices what to build. So I probably need to work on that. And Mr. Krog, yes, it has. Since last year, I've been much more discerning in what I buy, focusing on kits I know I want to build. Alan, however, keeps on ruining it by selling me stuff. But to chuck some stats at us, in 2021, he bought 89 kits. In 22, he bought 65. And in 23, he bought 32.
I noticed you've missed off the 47 you've already bought this year, Dan.
That's 8 this year so far.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's it.
I'll work on that a little bit for you, Dan.
I know. I know.
Thank you for everybody's contribution. That's wonderful. Thank you.
Yeah. What is your point of view on that, PJ?
Well, I'm not rich. But I mean, someone commented there about when you build a kit, you can replace it. Well, I'm very much in that mode. I don't have a great deal of space, as Alan will vouch. So I can't have a huge stash like well, everybody else. So basically, if I build a kit, it creates a hole so I can replace it. That's the way. That's the way my logic goes. As for paint and consumables and stuff like that, needs must. I mean, if I haven't got it or I've run out, you have to buy it. So, but I'm not one for saying, oh, that's a pretty cool. I'll get that in for the sheer hell of it. No. And I buy paint purely and simply. If I don't have it and I need it for the kit, fine. Or if it's something that I've run out of, well, I've got a list here at the moment. Needs to be stacked. So things like that. So it's all. You try to keep the spending under control by doing it like that. So
yeah.
Say for me with the paints, because I didn't really mention paints, but it's much the same. I only buy paint if I need it, unless it's the metallic colours, like all your metals. I don't think you can ever have enough shades of metals from different paint supplies because they've all got different tints and shades, haven't they?
Yeah.
Which, certainly when you're building a lot of the older F1 stuff, which I happen to have in the stash, that will become invaluable. I would imagine it's a lot for planes and stuff as well, because you've got a lot of the metal finishes and stuff on the plane parts and stuff, isn't there? All different metals and the likes. So
I want to know what's the cost of living crisis? Means nothing to me. If that happens, all I do is sell a couple of jet skis, go and rob a few pensioners, and carry on as normal.
And sack one of your servants. Yeah.
Well, no,
Bob's your uncle.
he's just taken a pay cut, so that's all right. He's only on £1 an hour now. He loves it though. No, but in all seriousness, I think it is difficult, and I am seriously considering selling some kits at the moment. But not so much from a monetary perspective, just because I'm a, what's the term I heard the other day? Stable, stash beyond life expectancy. And there are a few kits as I was just tidying up the other day that I thought, actually, I don't really want to build these. Not that I'll never build them. I don't want to. So why keep them? And then I can sell them, spend the money on something else, and carry on with the stuff that I do want to build. So it's a tricky one, and everyone's circumstances is different. And you know, I also take pleasure in a way, like Roland, I guess, in collecting the kits as well. So, and I recognise I won't build them all, but
Yeah.
they've got monetary value. So when I'm long gone, the wife and kids can sell them and go on holiday on them.
Well,
Only to Skeggy maybe, but that'll be about it.
but when you say that again, I mean, I think with me, you were both the same there with the 120th F1 kit sign. I think we've both
that's where the money is. Yeah,
we've both got a name to possess one of each of Tamiya's F1 kits that they ever produced in 120th.
Yeah.
You know, I've still got probably about 15 kits I need to get to reach that. You know, the unobtainableism, as I call it at the moment, because you know, some of them are just difficult to get.
No, some do, and that's a good point. Some do hold their value, so some are, I see, as an investment. You know, whether they do, the thing you've got to pray is that Tamiya and or whoever just doesn't start re-releasing them all, because that'll just kill the value off them. But
well, that's
what it
what
is.
They've never re-released any of the 120th kits, have they?
Let me
Really?
say they won't start, mate.
That's true.
But we'll see. We'll see.
No, makes all a lot of sense. Now, before we get to Simon's new kits, which obviously is I'm looking forward to very much, which is the reason I pushed it to the back. So we will first have a look what you guys have finished. We have finished build galleries, and there's always very interesting stuff. And Alan, if you can just explain what is the modus operandi as far as the voting is concerned.
Yes, so what we'll do there, Roland will go through what everybody's finished in the past month. And then once we've gone through that, Roland will recap. And when that happens, I'll put a line in the chat asking you for your votes. And if you could all pick your favorite model from that, and that model, the one whoever gets the most votes will get pride of place on the Friday Night Live show banner for the month. And and I say, if you can vote, please do. Because I say there's lots of nice models in there that have been finished. So.
Absolutely. So let me push a few buttons.
Uh-oh.
It's never going to end well.
See you next month, everybody. Bye.
Hang around, guys.
That was a nice desktop then, Roland.
Yeah.
Here we go. Is that sharing?
Yes.
That's wonderful. Right. And we start off straight away with Daniel Peterson. He gave us this one, which he finished. It is the Tamiya Enzo Ferrari. It's in 124. It's primed with grey primer, covered with 6 coats of Snazberry Pier by ProScale Paints, topped off with 2K clear. Interior done in tan leather, various LPs and metallics for engine and running gear. Had lots of fun on this one. Full details on my page, Dead Phoenix Models. Very, very cool. That looks nice.
Very nice. Did a good job on that, to be fair.
Great finish. Great finish.
It's a great colour.
Yeah.
Nice job, Dan.
Dan also gave us a video, which is always difficult to show. So, ladies and gentlemen, here you go. Please don't do videos. If everybody does a 1 minute or 2 minute video, this will be a very long section. But here we are. Gives you an idea. Right. Scale model Chris. He is the first one finished up. And it is the Alpha Models Ferrari 812 Competizione. All paints used are from Firescale Body, Audi Merlin Metallic Purple, and 2K Satin Finish. Wheels are gun metal. Brake caliper, Brembo yellow, interior painted up in black texture, and some of the body color to tie it together. Full build pics on my page. Thanks for looking and have a good evening.
Very nice, Chris.
A nice Larry colour, that, isn't it?
Yeah, I like that.
Beautiful.
Suits that car really well.
Yeah, so yeah, with the yellow accents as well, with the calipers and
Yep.
stuff.
Yeah,
Very
nice,
cool.
nice colour.
And here, some additional. Oh, look at that. Look at
Yeah,
the
cool, yeah.
fucking. He has done very cracking job. Nice one. Very nice, Chris. Then we have Gary Ride the Wind. He is with the Tamiya Mitsubishi Evo something 124. Quick weeks gap filler before the Alfa Romeo was started. Finished in paint I had left over in jars. Suzuki GSXR blue, Honda Telefonica blue, and House of Color clear pearl mix. Automotive 2K, offcuts of 112 scale carbon decal off for the door skirts and rear skirts for a kit that was only £18, and pleased with the result. And so you should be. That looks good.
Lovely, yeah.
That's
Yeah,
good.
sometimes then quick little builds are enjoyable.
The
Yeah.
6, sorry, the Evo 6, that is it?
Uh,
The 6, that looks like a 6 with the front lights.
Roland, is it
Yes.
just have you got the screens up? Because I was just looking on the page, and scale model Chris had done a different one as well, an Aventador.
Yeah,
In
that's a little,
Martinis.
it's just the way it's displaying it. It is in there. It's further down, so it's fine. It's
Oh,
fine.
that's
Keep
right.
going on.
I'll be quiet. Sorry, didn't want to miss anything.
No, it's still.
No, that's right. That's right. No, keep me honest. That's good. I'll just go from the top to the bottom. So I hope I will get to scammers, because if I don't, please do remind me again.
Yeah, it's just on the browser. It's come up in a different order. Don't know why.
It is there. It is there, Roland. It's right.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Is it?
Take it.
Sorry, guys.
Right. Nigel Tinge. He is coming in with the Rival Ferraro Enzo 124, painted in all pro scale primer, Ferrari Giallo Modene yellow, and 2K. Fitted some Edwards seat belts. All right. Wow, that looks good.
It hurts you, doesn't it? To be fair.
Yeah, that looks really good. I like that. Looks menacing. Very cool. And let's have a look here. Ah, that's very nice. Very cool, Nigel. I like that a lot.
Splitty car.
And then another one from Nigel, which is the Bandai Wing Gundam Zero EWMG 1 to 100. Something I like to build in between builds, just to build no glue, no paints.
Mm.
All right. Very cool.
Yeah.
Here we go. I like that. Yeah, figure painting is something I just haven't had the guts yet.
This is cool.
Another one from Nigel is the
Oh.
AIP Thunderbird Small 172. Pro scale primer, Humbrol insignia yellow, Mr. Hobby Grey, and various ammo washes and pigments.
That's,
Yeah,
that is cool. I like that.
Mm. I like that, yeah.
he weathered that very nicely.
Yeah.
He really did. Yeah, very cool. Nice one. I like it. Then we have Daniel Peterson again with the Aoshio Subaru Impreza, primed in light gray primer, sprayed with several coats of Arctic White by ProScale paints, covered with LP49 Pearl Clear, then topped off with 2K Clear. Interior is a mix of black and anthracite gray leather, polished using with the Ultimate Modeling Products polishing system. For full details, please check out Dead Phoenix Models, his Facebook page. Thanks for looking. Very nice. Very
Cool.
clean.
Very clean. Yeah.
Here we go. I like that. I like that. Shane Wright is in. Well, good evening again. I finished the Trumpeter 116 Max Pro MRAP. 6 bottles of SMS chassis black used on this big.
Wow.
Yeah. 6 bottles.
It's gonna be big in
6
16, isn't
bottles.
it? Wow.
6 bottles? Wow.
That's what it says.
How big is this kit?
Well, they're big things in real life, and that's 16th scale, so it's going to be huge.
Oh,
isn't it?
no, I get that, but 6 bottles. Wow. Okay.
Yeah. Finished as a SWAT version.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
Like that.
I like that. I like that. Then we have that bloke with, Simon Shuri. Latest one off the bench is the Porsche 962C from in 124 in Hasegawa, from Hasegawa. This was a fairly quick and enjoyable build between stints on the Model Factory Hero Ferrari. Main color was a mix of Mr. Color C4 and 58, cleared in Gravity 2K using Tamiya LPs. Added some seat belts for a bit more detail, but otherwise, out of the box. Thanks for looking.
Cool. That's
I
neat.
like it as well.
That's very neat. I like that. Yeah, very cool.
Thank you.
Very nice. Love it. Oh, another one from Simon. Yeah, a quick side project this time. 124 Brian James trailer A4 transporter from Aoshima. Primed in Mr. Surfacer, painted with A-stand semi-matte aluminium and cleared in Mr. Super Clear semi-matte, plus various Tamiya LP paints. Great little kit. No issues putting this together. Haven't decided whether or not I'm going to add some wear and tear to it yet, though. It will be used along with the Revell Land Rover Series 3 long wheelbase to display other builds. Thanks for looking, as always.
That's cool.
Very cool.
I'll still get that.
It's a trailer from Simon's upcoming builds.
That my upcoming build won't fit on that. I can tell you that for sure.
Oh, no, I appreciate that.
Very nice. Oh, we
indeed,
have
a trailer
chefs.
for that.
Oh, yeah.
Chef Kaminski says, hey guys, hope you're all well. We are well. Thanks, Chefs, for asking. Finally finished my Rolife Casey's Flower House. This was not an easy build. Everything is handmade using super glue, double-sided tape, and even some Gorilla Tech to put things together. Some parts were enjoyable to make, but other parts were really frustrating. Glad I stuck with it, though, and finished it. Thanks for looking. I'm glad you stuck with it, too. That looks
Yeah,
good.
nice workshops.
Fantastic.
So cool that is.
Very cool. Wow.
Look at it. Wow.
Oh, wow.
Very nice.
That
Nice
is cool.
detail on that.
I like that.
And lit up. Very cool. Nice one, chaps.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Show that husband of yours how to do a model properly.
Yeah. It's about time. I just read their Gorilla, and then I immediately thought of him.
Oh, Cam.
Oh, dear.
Right. Next one is our very own Alan Parker. Well, I have finally finished something. It has been almost a year in the making, but it's done. Model Factory Hero 112 Madstow 787B done as the race-winning car of 1991. Lots of extra detail bits used throughout. Some 3D modeled and printed by myself, some bits brought in from the likes of Top Studio. Everything is covered in carbon. I used the Model Factory Hero, Tamiya Scale Motorsport and homemade carbons. Lost count of how many sheets, but somewhere around 13, 14. Paints were by all the usual suspects, Tamiya, Mr. Color, Zero, Gravity, Pro Scale. I've also been working on a few other parts for display purposes, which I will show another time. Thanks for all the support from everyone during this build, with all the comments and encouragement. It made a huge difference. That looks very cool.
Just
Wow.
fantastic. Absolutely museum quality.
Cracking job, Al.
Yeah.
It all displayed open because nothing actually fits.
Yeah.
Sorry, I couldn't resist, mate. I know it does because the top left-hand picture clearly shows it fitting. Very nice job, mate. Very nice.
Oh, nice one.
Superb. Absolutely
Mine will
superb.
be displayed open, that's for sure.
Very cool.
Very good.
Very, very cool. No, that's really cool. Right. Then Willy Messerschmidt is also in.
Cool.
The one who builds for Junkers. Airfix 172 SRN1 hovercraft classic plastic. I saw it last year in Telford and could not resist. Mr. Hobby Lacquer paints, nice kit, but time consuming to get the awful lot of stringers looking good. Here, the tooling mold shows its age.
Yeah.
It looks amazing. I love it. That's
I built
really
that when I was a kid.
Yeah. So,
Shows
same
all
guy.
nice.
I meant to pick one up when I was at Telford, actually. I wouldn't mind building that again, to be fair.
I have never seen this kit.
I believe they've
Never.
redone the all the glassworks.
Yeah.
Retooled, isn't it?
It's a new tool for the glass and the whole mold and everything else.
Very cool.
Such a cool little kit.
Very cool. Like it.
I think it originally came in a plastic bag. That's well, if I remember.
It did, yeah.
One of their classics kits.
Yeah, very cool.
Very nice, yeah.
Then another one from Willie. Airfix 132 Beach
Beach
Buggy,
Buggy.
Vintage Classics range. I bought it by mistake as I wanted a Bond bug, but was too sleepy and ordered the buggy instead. Nevertheless, it was a pleasant build, no vices, especially the figures are nicely sculpted. The green paint is MRP C034 Speedway green, and the chrome is outlet.
Cool.
Very cool. Very, very cool.
I like that.
Yeah, close up of the figures.
Very cool.
Very nice. Then Chris Stover, I was wondering when he's coming up. Finished this Tamiya 148 IL2 Sturmovik, painted with Tamiya paints.
Nice. Like
Oh,
that.
it's sunny again.
It's always sunny.
Where does he
always
live? It's always sunny where he lives.
Yeah, I have no idea why he has the firing wood over here. Can't possibly be cold there.
No.
You see, he's certainly not in the UK. I can't remember where he is. He has posted in the past.
There's another one from Chris, which is a Das Werk 135 Tiger 1 Late. Kit is a Dragon Rebox, painted with Tamiya paints and weathered with Vallejo washers and MIG pigments.
That's cool.
Very, very cool.
Good to know.
I see some clouds here.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Buddy, he shows up his model. We look at the weather. Come on, guys.
Yeah.
Very cool, Chris. I like it.
Great build.
Then from Pombuild Modeling, here we go.
Cool.
First completed build of the year for me, Tamiya 124 R34 GTR Nismo Z Tune, painted in ProScale Bayside Blue, 2K clear by ProScale, all other bits done in SMS and Tamiya paints. Amazing kit to build and typical Tamiya fall together quality. Thanks for that. Looks very clean.
Yeah, it does.
Got that.
Yeah.
Very cool. Very, very cool. The rear view is actually very attractive. Very nice. That's a nice one on build.
Iconic car, iconic colour.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Uh-oh.
Anthony is in with a bike. Completed this kit this month. Completed kits. Obviously, it's not only one for Anthony, let's be honest. My completed kits this month are this 112 Tamiya Moto Guzzi V10 Centauro. What a nice bike. And no cowling, hiding all the good bits. Went with my own color scheme on this using Tamiya acrylics. Really, really nice kit to build.
Very cool.
Cool.
Really, really nice build.
Yeah, colors work on it as well.
Yeah.
Stunning.
Very cool. Very, very cool. Love it. Yeah. Looks
Job.
good. Job well done, Anthony.
Does look good.
We have Michael Hasselgrove completed this 124 Belkit Citroen WRC C3. Body cleaned and primed with Mr. Surface of 1500 white, grey and pink. Various other paints used for the interior and detail set by Belkit. Top coats are Zero White, Red and Metallic Grey and Gravity 2K. Not turned out too bad. Only thing that lets it down is the location points for the rear wings as it kept breaking off. Yeah, that can be fiddly.
Nice job there, mate.
But it looks very good.
That's
right. At least yours didn't melt and break fluid like mine did.
Quite a busy decal scheme as well.
Oh, is that what
It is. Yeah.
Is that what it was supposed to look like, Dan?
Yeah.
Right, another one from Anthony. Something Italian again. My other completed build was the 148 Classic Airframes Hawker Hurricane MK1. Did an Italian version that they captured from the Yugoslavs. The camo was indirectly challenging and took plenty of masking and unmasking to get it right. But a challenging kit, but not too hard to handle.
Nice.
Well, looks good. Looks good. And the camo looks intricate.
Very unusual to see a hurricane in that scheme.
Yeah.
Very different.
Nice.
Nice. I like. Very good.
Nice weathering. Yeah.
Yeah, say some
Yeah,
good weathering
nice.
on that too, isn't there?
Very cool. Very, very nice, actually. Then we have scale model Chris. Second one finished up is the PZY X Kitbox 124 LBWK Silhouette Aventador GT Evil.
Wow.
SVG Roadster, what a name. Painted fire scale, grey aluminium Mercedes Martini color match paint set fire scale 2K gloss clear, Martini kit decals used, kit PE used. Really nice decaled kit. Not one for beginners, plenty of options for livery, but the Martini one was the one that jumped out at me.
Yeah,
And a
it's
nice option to display, roof on or off. Yeah, it
very
is
cool.
a fantastic car. Very, very cool. This is what Lamborghinis are supposed to look like. All it needs is machine guns come out on the side and you're ready to go.
There's a lot of angles going on with that OB1. Isn't
Yeah,
that's it.
there?
love it. Here we go. That's
Yeah.
with the roof on. Yeah, very, very cool. Then we have Richard Farmer. He's in, and that is very nice. First off the bench this month is the Tamiya 124 Mitsubishi Evo 6 for the ISM GDM Group build. Primed in ProScale paints, white and painted in Tamiya XF2 flat white. Cleared with ProScale 2K, which was flattered back and polished. Interior is a mix of black and grey and red Tamiya acrylics. Wheels painted a custom bronze and given a few light coats of Tamiya X19 smoke. The only extras are a set of Oshima wheels and tires, steering wheel and exhaust tailpipe. Thanks for looking.
Nice one, Richard.
Very
Nice.
nice. Like that.
Did you say what wheels is used on that? Because they're not the kit wheels, are they? Wheels with
No, they are Oshima wheels.
nice.
Right, different angle. Here you go. Very, very cool. Love
Very
it.
clean. Very clean.
Oh God, him again.
Oh,
Right,
God.
Dan Krog finished the 124 Nuno Audi A4 British Touring Car Championship 94, primed in UMP black, painted in zero paint silver for the A4 decals encouraged with UMP Solutions, Gravity Spain 2K. Lots of additions from the Nuno detail upset, lots of carbon fiber on the interior. Chassis painted in the body color, engine and running gear painted using Alclad metallics, Pro Scale titanium gold. Very cool.
That's it, Dan.
Job done.
Yeah, really enjoyed that.
Yeah, that's good, mate. That's really good.
Classic touring car as well.
Yeah, very cool. Love that. Then another one from Richard. Second one off the bench this month is the Tamiya 124 Peugeot 206 WRC. Decals and the kit were beyond. Repairs are decided to build a track day weapon instead. Filled the holes in the roof, side skirts, front grille, and smoothed the rear fog light. Primed in ProScale paints black primer and painted in Tamiya XF25 light sea grey, all topped up with ProScale paints 2K. Interior is a mix of Tamiya acrylics and the roll cage is a Mr. Colors Super Metallics Gold. Probably forgot a few things, but it was a fun build. Thanks for looking.
Looks
It
good.
looks very cool. It has a very nice stance.
Yeah, looks like he enjoyed himself there.
The colour suits the car as well. I really do.
Yeah,
It does.
actually. Yeah,
It does. Really does. Very cool. Love the wheels as well.
Ooh.
And then last, but certainly not least, is Richie Waldron. He 3D printed a Star Wars TIE bomber in 148. Used 5-minute epoxy to glue together and painted using Tamiya XF paints. My first completed resin 3D printed project.
I wonder how long that takes to dry.
Simon.
Oh boy. You did an awesome job. If that's your first resin printed
Yeah,
project, you did an awesome job. That
Yeah,
looks
that's really good.
very good.
very cool.
Right, and that, ladies and gentlemen, was that. Simon, any losses here? Anything I forgot?
No, sorry, I
Yeah.
did. For some reason, when I picked on the thing, you all came up differently on a web page. I don't know why.
Yeah, Facebook.
Facebook's a pain sometimes.
Yeah, Facebook sometimes rearranges things.
yeah. Did you select top comments rather than all comments?
I selected all comments.
Yeah, how strange.
As long as you didn't miss anybody, it's all right.
Anyway, what will happen now, as Alan has previously mentioned, I will now start and do a quick overview of all the models. And Alan will, in the chat, indicate whenever you are allowed to cast your vote.
Yeah, well,
Alan,
that's done. So when you're ready, Roland.
All right. We start with Dan Peterson with his Tamiya 124 Enzo Ferrari. That is then followed by scale model Chris with his Alpha Models Ferrari 812 Competizione. Then we have Gary Ride the Wind. He is in with the Tamiya Mitsubishi Evo something in 1-2-24. Nigel Tinge is in with the Rival Ferrari Enzo 124 painted all in Pro Scale primer. Next one is also Nigel with the Bandai Wing Gundam Zero EWMG 1-100. And that's what he does in between. Not bad. Then another one from Nigel is the AIP Thunderbirds Mole in 172. Then Daniel Peterson has another one. It is the 124 Aoshima Subaru Impreza. Then Shane Wright is in with this Paint Hawk. It is the Trumpeter 116 Max Pro MREP. Simon, come on, is in with the Porsche 962C in 124. It's a Hasegawa one. And also from Simon is the Brian James trailer A4 Transporter from Aoshima. Next one is Sheps Kaminsky. She came in with the Rolife Casey's Flower House. There we go. Well lit as well. Next one is Alan Parker. He is in with his long project, the Model Factory Hero 112 Mazda 787B. Behind Alan comes Willy Messerschmidt, Airfix 172 SRN1 Hovercraft, classic plastic. Willy also came in with an accidentally bought Airfix 132 Beach Buggy Vintage. Then Chris Stover has given us a Tamiya 148 IL2 Sturmovik. And he also graced us with a beautiful Das Werk 135 Tiger N1 late. Then Prombold Modeling is in with the Tamiya 124 R34 GTR Nismo Z Tune. Then Anthony Rico completed his Tamiya Moto Guzzi V10 Centauro. Oops, what happened? This is the wrong one.
Oh,
Uh-oh. This is the right one. Okay.
just keep buttons away from you.
Yeah, I think I double-click accidentally and then it went back. Right, we did the bike. We go now to Michael Hasselgrove with his Belkit Citroen WRC C3. The scale is 1-24. Next one is again Anthony Ricci with the rather rare 148 classic airframe Stalker Hurricane with Italian markings. And scale model Chris says rather menacing PZYX Kitbox 124 LBWK Silhouette Aventador GT Evo Roadster. And Richard Farmer is also in with the Tamiya 124 Mitsubishi Evo 6. Very cool. Then we have Dan Croak with the 124 Nuno Audi A4 from the British Touring Car Championship in 1994. Richard Farmer with another one is the Tamiya 124 Peugeot 206 WRC. And last but certainly not least, Richie Waldron's first completed resin model. It is a Star Wars TIE Bomber in 148. And that's it.
Oh. We should stop making it so hard.
So, and
Wow.
I mean, it's an easy choice this time, isn't it? I mean, come on.
No, no.
It
No.
never is, isn't it? Oh boy. You guys even were able to make some notes. Lucky you.
Right.
Look at-
Well, you're top of the screen tonight, Dan, so you get to pick first.
Mm.
Oh God. I said, yeah, stunning work from everyone, but
Yeah.
for me, there's one clear winner, and Alan, that's your 787B.
Sure.
Yeah, it's just the more I look at the picture, the more things I see. It's
Yeah.
just the
Thank you.
depth of detail in it is just ridiculous.
Thank you very
Ridiculous. I'm just blown away by it.
Mm.
I would happily have one of your pictures as my wallpaper on my PC.
much. If you want one, you can have one. Thank you. You're next up, Roland.
Yeah, I liked a lot. Shout out especially to Cam's wife. She did that house which she did was fantastic. I really
Wow, house.
Yeah, that is cool as well.
very, very cool. Sham. But yeah, for reasons which my previous chooser has already mentioned, it is your master.
Thank you again, Roland. Thank you. Really don't deserve it, but thank you. PJ?
I promised you before the show, so come on.
Lots of great builds again this month. Honourable shout out to Shab Galinsky. She's done a fantastic job on that flower house.
Yeah.
Obviously a far superior model maker to her husband, but just saying. But having having seen the trials and tribulations of this build, the amount of detail that this lunatic has put into this model, and I've got to be honest, Alan, the pictures don't do it justice. They really don't. Which is no disrespect on your photography skills. That's got nothing to do with it. But there's detail within detail within detail that you'd have to do a whole, I don't know, catalogue of photographs to get it all in. It has been a monumentally superb build. So it's your Mazda 787B, mate.
Thank you very much, Paul. And Mr. Shorey?
Well, it's a tricky one, and having followed the build closely for a long time,
Can't vote for yourself.
A long
and the amount of detail that's gone into it and the trials and tribulations of building it, I've got to go for, as I'm size scale speed shop, I can vote for Simon Shorey's trailer.
Yep. That was my second one, by the way.
No, I have to say, it sounds like we're all biased, but I've got to give my vote to
Really
Alan
not.
Swankle as well. Alan, you've got a nice swankle, mate.
Thank you very much. Well, I know you've seen my wankle, so
I don't want to see
Okay,
it
some more
again.
information than we needed.
yeah,
Never want to see it again, trust me.
yeah, don't blame you. I'll keep it locked away.
But I have to say, and I agree with you, there's absolutely fantastic work there. And
Yeah.
there's a load to call out, too many. Just
There is.
not a bad model in there. Absolutely.
there's not.
Again.
That Martini Aventador. Oh,
Yeah, I like that Martini, Shab's Greenhouse.
Dampy's Enzo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Shane's MRAP. The
Yeah,
mobile.
Scale model twist is 812.
all quality.
The Hawker Hurricane in Italian markets,
Yeah.
just for interesting
I mean,
factor.
I say my vote. The class of work is outstanding, isn't it? It is, and it gets
yeah.
harder and harder every month. You know, I'm looked at all the models, you know, earlier on today as I was going through, and I did my little crib sheet here ready, you know, for the show, and I was thinking, God, you know, who do you pick? Who
Yeah.
do you pick? I mean, because they're all worthy winners. I mean,
Yeah.
This is my Mazda. I can't vote for my own model, and I wouldn't vote for my own model, but I have to vote for somebody. And yeah, and I'll be honest with you, for me, it's going to go to Shabs because it's something different, and it's
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
and we don't see enough different stuff. I think, you know, and it's just good to see, you know, somebody new, relatively new to the hobby,
Yeah.
and the standard of work that she's done. So I'm going to give my vote to Shabs and the
Yeah.
Kathy's Flower House, because it is
Quite right.
epic. If you look at the pictures and you actually
Oh, no, it's beautiful.
you
It's
look at the pictures,
amazing.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
detail in there as well, you know. And again, you know, we've heard through Cam Shab's husband that, you know, she's been working on this for some time. It's not something she's just knocked up. It's a long build in itself. So it's well deserving of my vote, I think. So I'm going to give mine to Shabs.
Quite right.
Well, on that, I'll go through and have a look, see if there's anything else.
Right, while he's adding up, okay. So last year at Telford, one of the top winning entries in the car category was a 12 scale 787B.
It was.
Now, Alan thinks he shouldn't enter his kit this year in Telford. I think he's an idiot.
Yeah, he
I
is.
think he's an idiot anyway, but I definitely think he's an idiot now. He should definitely enter that kit in Telford this year. And everybody watching tonight, keep on messaging him and nagging him until he says yes.
Don't want to bet.
Don't.
I've already filled the forms in for him.
Excellent.
The alternative is I'm going to attempt to break into your house and steal it.
I mean, I'll be honest with you, I honestly believe I can't see the same genre. Well, I mean, I know it's a car kit, you know, and it's in the car section, but I can't see the same model from two different builders winning, you know, again, or, you know, I mean, it might get placed, but, you know, what's the point when that,
You won't know unless you enter it.
year, from my perspective?
Doesn't cost you anything to enter.
No, I know that. I mean, as you know, I've been working on other things that if I do go that route, that will probably add a little bit extra to it.
Yeah.
So we'll see. That's still work in progress. So
yeah, the chat's shouting at you to get it in there.
Yeah.
And go to Telford as well.
Well, if it's not entered, and we do happen to have a table at Telford, it'll be displayed on our table if nothing else anyway. So
it won't. It'll be in the competition area.
Will be in the
I agree. We'll move it. Even if we have to tie you to a stanchion to stop you from, you know, we'll move it.
Right then, I'm going to do some addition. Well, it's a very clear winner, unfortunately.
Yeah, it is. It is.
So in third place this week is model Chris with his Liberty Walk Silhouette Lambo.
Nice.
Right.
Nice.
In second place this month is Shabs with her Kathy's Flower House, which is very good.
Well done, Shabs.
And again, I've got to say thank you very much for everybody who voted, and thank you everybody for the support whilst I've been building it and commenting and things. But yeah, it seems my Mazda may have taken spot one this month. And
Well done, mate.
Well deserved.
Thank you very
Well
much.
deserved.
Fix.
Fix.
Well done now.
No, thank you very much, guys.
Superb belt, mate. Should be proud of that. And if you're not,
Very, very
it's
well.
going to Telford.
It's going to Telford, yeah. That's for sure. Right. Before we move on to Simon, want to have a quick catch up on the chat, Dan?
Yeah, let's have a quick look back. We read to here over there somewhere. Go for it was in. Oh, we got all them ones. Yeah, we got Wayne Saunders was in. Ray Aquilina as well is in as well, saying, "Hi, my friends. I say to you from hospital."
Ray.
Ray.
Okay.
Yeah, I hope you're doing
soon.
okay, Ray. Herman Handbrush says, "Hello all. I typically build about 6 kits a year, but maybe 8. But buy maybe 8. Stash is about 50."
All right.
Hugh Gordon agrees on the metals, Alan. Even mix them together, same brands that is. Gary T asks, anyone know where I can buy a Tamiya Tyrrell 006 model kit?
I've answered him.
Okay.
There isn't one. There's an Ebro kit though, which is just a good quality. In fact, it's one of the Tamiya designers spun off.
What scale did he want? Sorry, 1/20th or 1/12th?
1/20th, yeah. Oh, I assume 1/20th. This is after the 1/12th.
Yeah, he didn't actually say, but
No,
yeah.
fair.
Yeah, I guess that's the only option. Hugh Gordon says rare kits can be a good investment until they're re-released or another manufacturer retools it with a better version. Airfix Sea King, for example, has knocked the old Hasegawa off its lofty perch. In 48, that is.
I'd agree with that comment.
Yeah. Got to learn when to buy and when to sell investment wise. From Hugh, collecting, however, is a totally different kettle of monkeys.
True that.
Yeah, and then your answer on Ebro kits. Yeah, Ebro kits are good. Dave Robinson says, sorry I'm late, just got home from work. Hope you had a fantastic show and I'll get catched up.
Sorry, but Alan's right. If Gary T's after 12th one, there is a 12th one from Tamiya. They are difficult to get hold of. You just have to keep looking on eBay or KingKit or something like that.
I'm just trying to think of
It's the one with the
002 they've just re-released, isn't it? What does he want? The
006.
Yeah, it's I don't think Tamiya do 006, do they?
not in 20th, they don't, which is what we were
I don't
talking
think they
about.
do one in 12th. Right, it's a 002 they do in 12th, isn't it?
I'll
have to have a look now.
I looked on scale, mate. So there wasn't one on. No, there's not a 12th either. Actually, you're right, Alan. It's just the Ebro one.
Yeah.
Or I think Studio 27 do something. Anyway.
Yeah, I'm just looking as well. I can't see one either.
No, it's not.
Yeah. So where did I get to? Yeah. Hugh Gordon says, Alan, you knocked it out of the park. Stunning build. Herman says it must take forever to put decals on some of these cars. It can do. It can do. Can be. Yeah, it can be a good day or two's kind of bench time for a really complex race car. And if you have carbon as well, then that's another kind of half a day, or it could be days on a 24th, or it could be months on a 12 scale kit like Alan did.
Yep.
Cube Jam is in, says hello.
Hey, Cube Jam.
Bonjour.
There was the starter votes. Lots of compliments for a 787. And yeah, definitely get it to Telford from Sean. Nigel says enter it. Philip H says, damn right, you should enter your Mazda. Mike Castlegrove says stick it in. Hugh Gordon says not a bad model builder though. Jamie says, well done, matey. Gary Ride the Wind says, you're too humble, Alan. Enter it. The only reason I didn't vote for it because I've seen how Dan P has improved so much over the last year. That's fair. You vote for what picks you.
Of
course, yeah. Yeah, but you're right, Gary. He is too humble. I think it doesn't matter. A 787 won last year. Judges are smarter than that. Mike says, well done, everyone. Plastic Monkey. He says, evening, guys, a bit late.
Hi, Paul.
How are you doing, Paul?
Herman Hambro says, very impressive builds. Hugh Gordon says, I was going to say that, Gary, but I knew you would. Jeff Light says, you've got to take it to Telford and enter it into the competition. And Sean White says, well done, all. Some stunning builds again. Yeah, yeah, very true. Yeah, listen to your peers, Alan. Listen to your peers. We know.
We'll beat you up.
There'll be no choice.
It doesn't have. But Simon, if you could enlighten us, what's on the horizon?
Well, enlighten you what I like that's coming up. Hopefully that's sharing.
It is.
It is. Yep.
Cool. Right. These are the few things that caught my eye over the last few days as I've been hunting around for new kits. So first up, if it works, yes. It's a Model Factory Hero 112 1000 SP Le Mans 1969. This is a new release. It's due the end of March, early April. Kit numbers there, and it's priced around £422, 80,000 yen. Full detail kit and lovely looking car, in my opinion. Don't worry, it's not just cars tonight. Next up, we have Airfix, a 172nd consolidated B24H Liberator. Apparently, this is a new release. It's due in May. The kit number's there for you to peruse. The pre-order price on Jad Lamy models and Scale Model Shop was £42.29. Looks a nice kit, actually.
It does actually, yeah.
Nice.
Yep, Airfix's recent moldings have been very good, so this should be a fairly decent kit.
Yeah, look good. Next up is it's a 124th Model A Phaeton. It's a soft top from the 1930s.
Wow.
No,
And it's
exact release
124.
date. Hey?
Yeah.
124. Oh, I
Yeah,
gotta have that.
24th. No exact date for this at the moment, due 2024. Price looks to be around 36, but that needs to be confirmed.
Oh,
So, yeah, looks
I
pretty
love
cool.
it.
I like that.
And Roland's going to be buying 2 of those, so you can send one to me.
Oh,
Oh,
I'm sure he will.
oh.
Next up, this one caught my eye as well. This
yeah.
is a Meng model 135th AH64D Saraf with figures. Looks pretty cool, mean lean fighting machine. Very nice indeed. Attack helicopter. And hopefully it'd be decent quality as well.
Yeah.
It's a new release with new parts in it. Kit numbers there for you to peruse. And the price, I could only find US dollar 125. So it's about £98 sterling. So watch this space. Next up from Model Factory Hero was the 1/9 Croker OHV Big Tank, 1939-42. This is a new release. The price is about 332 quid or 63,000 yen. Lovely looking machine that as well.
Right.
Really like that.
Good scale.
Yeah, that's a big beast. This caught my eye too. This is from Trumpeter. It's a 172nd MiG-19 Farmer E. It's a new release, new tool, date to be confirmed and price to be confirmed.
All right.
Looks pretty nice. I like that.
Yeah, MiG-19 is a beautiful
Tempted to even build another aircraft on something like that. This is a Tamiya 135th German main battle tank Leopard 2 A7V. It's a new tool for an original 2000 kit. At the moment, it's priced at £54 with Jadlam. But again, nice looking model that.
It is a nice looking tank, that.
Yeah. This one, love Apaches. Trumpeter 135th AH64A Apache. This is a new release due out this year, and the price of circa 60 quid on pre-order. So hopefully it's got lots of detail in it. Looks like a nice kit. It looks like it will build up well. Saw this and thought of Dan. Scattergun, that is. Tamiya 112 Honda Dax 125. This is a new release. It's a limited edition new tool kit. At the moment, it's showing us price 27 quid, e-models and Jadlam. Very nice indeed, though. That great fun little bike.
Yeah, they are fun.
This is from Trumpeter. It's a 1/16 SDKFZ 251D. New release. It's new release and with new parts over the 2023 version. So it looks like they're bringing out a new version of that this year. And it looks to be priced around 90 quid, which is quite a lot, but then it's quite a big beast as well.
It's a big one. I love a half track.
Yeah, it looks pretty cool. I like that. Couldn't tell whether the figures came with it though. I'd hope they would, but
yeah,
we'll see.
Oh,
It caught my eye as well. We seem to be re-releasing these at a rate of knots. They're obviously selling well. This is the 1/35th Pteranodon. It's originally a 1981 kit, and it just looks at. I've now decided to put it in a box. Nice cheap little build-up kit. £7.19 for e-models. Very cool.
A great thing to get kids into modelling and stuff as
Yeah,
well.
I think it is.
yeah, absolutely.
Totally agree, Al. Next up, lovely. I've got this now already. I got it a while ago, but it's been re-released with new decals. It's the Tamiya 124th Alpha Romeo Julia Sprint GTA, and what a lovely car it is.
Yeah.
32 quid on pre-order.
Oh, I need to get
one of those in 12 would be awesome.
That would be awesome as well, but 24th I'll settle for a lovely little kit.
I get myself one of these for sure.
Yeah, it's a nice car. That. This caught my eye as well. I thought this was quite interesting. It's a Revel 172nd Arado AR555P series. Interesting looking aircraft, to say the least. It's a new release. It's actually a rebox of an older kit, and price looks to be around 21 quid.
Is that a real? Did that really fly? Is that a proper?
No. It never. It was only a model, and no, the war didn't go on long enough for them to build it.
Call it a paper plane.
Yeah. It's interesting looking kit though.
Yeah.
Next up is again, this is a re-release of an older kit. This is a Tamiya Mercedes 124th 300 SL. Looks like it's been re-released with a clear body, so it's full view kit. And this is priced at 45 quid for me models and Javelin at the moment.
That looks like pain.
Looks pretty cool, that, yeah. I think it'd be good. I think it'd make up into a nice kit. I mean, it should be good Tamiya quality. I guess you can paint the body if you don't want to leave it see-through.
Yeah.
If you get the engine detail in there, I think it'll look good.
Yeah, no, the 300 SL kit was very good. I built that and I loved it, and I'm actually tempted to buy another one, but I wouldn't buy the clear version.
Or you could do a half and half.
One little mistake.
Half and half, PJ. That's not a bad idea, actually.
Yeah, that's what I do, half and half, and I've taken out the box and I would cover one half
and half is good.
Masking tape straight away just to protect it, because
yeah, definitely. Next up, this is a Tamiya 135th German machine gun team. This is a new release, new tool. Priced about 16 quid. Thought it was a bit of fun. Nice little build up for a diorama to go one of the tanks previously featured. But it looks pretty good.
Yeah.
These two caught my eye. These are both from Revel there. 1/16th, the Lich King and the Orc Thrall. They're from World of Warcraft. They're new release, new tools due this year. Kit numbers are there, and Javelin have already got them on pre-order at $37.95. But if you're into the figure and Warcraft stuff, these look pretty awesome. Obviously, temporary images there, so we'll see what they look like when they actually come out.
Very cool.
Yeah, they look pretty awesome. This is the Revel 172nd B52D Stratofortress. It's a platinum edition. It's a re-release with new parts, which is due this year. Big beast, even at 172nd. Pre-order price of $116.95 from Javelin. So I'm assuming that's going to have some decent detail within the box there.
350 parts.
Yeah, 78 centimeters.
I know.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a beast.
That's the wingspan, not the other way. And
No, I appreciate that, but still, even the fuselage is 66.
Yeah, a phenomenal size.
Big beast.
They're huge.
Only 172nd.
Yeah.
So yeah, cracking looking aircraft as well. Next up, we have a Revel 135th BM1316 on a WOT8. This is a new release. I think it was a rebox and formerly an ICM kit, but Revel have taken hold of it now. At the moment, it's shown on Javelin as pre-order at $37.05. But it looks like a pretty little fun kit to build up, that, if you're into your armour. This one,
hello.
beautiful looking aircraft. Italieri 172nd CANT Z501 Gabbiano. It's the Italian flying boat. It's a new release totally for Italieri by the looks of it, due this year, and price to be determined. But that looks pretty awesome.
Looks amazing.
I like that, yeah, really nice. So hopefully we'll see some of those on the web pages and what have you on the Facebook groups. Next up, this one's just a PJ. Caught my eye. I thought of PJ. Revel 24th Mercedes-Benz Atego 1529 AF Shingleman TLF 1625 fire engine. My God, What a godful. It's new release, new
Yeah.
parts. Pre-order price is 72 quid, which seemed quite expensive. So I'm assuming they've chucked loads of extra detail in there. Which
There
is,
must be lots of detail in that.
It's,
yeah.
it's pretty big though.
yeah,
What's
it will.
Skirts 124?
Even at 124th, that'd be a pretty big beast. I agree, Dan.
228 parts. So yeah, I assume.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's probably about 31.5 centimeters long as well.
You
You
think
reckon?
so?
You reckon?
I guess.
Around
They
that.
look pretty cool. I like that though.
Yeah.
This caught my eye. I
Hey,
mean,
that's cool.
like that.
Revel keep knocking out the VW21 panels.
Oh,
back.
they do. They do.
It's a great. I've never been tempted to buy one until now. This is probably going to go on the shopping list at some point. It's a new
Yeah.
release, obviously, with new decals in the Golf scheme. Jadlam have got it on at 32.95, and I
Yeah,
think that's pretty awesome.
You could have so much fun with that, couldn't you?
I don't
Oh,
think
you
they've
could
actually done
do.
the panel van, have they? I've not seen the panel van before. Sorry.
No.
Van.
I have one here, Dr. Oetker panel.
Yeah,
Yeah, they've done a few sponsored ones. I think they did EA
Coca-Cola, all sorts of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that would be great. Put the tow bar on the end of that trailer, put a Golf Porsche on the back towed. It looked pretty awesome, I think, as a little diode.
Oh yeah. With his 27 horsepower, he will pull
Yeah,
that.
I'm not sure that would ever tow anything.
It'll have a Porsche turbo engine thrown in the back of that.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah.
917 on a
Or-
trailer. You're gonna
Or
put
it's all doing now. They're all throwing the Subaru boxes in the back, aren't they?
yeah,
Yeah. Very, very popular.
you'll put something better in that as an engine. So no, it's pretty cool. I like that. Next up is I think I've copied the wrong bloody title off on this. This is a Mackie C200 from I can't remember who it's from now. Anyway, it's a 132nd. It's a new release due this year, and the price is due to be determined. But it just got my look like a nice kit.
Yeah.
And apologies, it is Italeri, but I can't remember any more detail except what's on the top left-hand corner there.
That's a 132 kit, so nice.
Yeah, it looks nice. That. Next up, I saw this, which is a Tacom 135th STU H42 and Stu G3 Aus G mid-production 2-in-1 kit. It's a new release with new parts in it, and the price is yet to be determined on that. So yeah, it looks nice. That looks quite a detailed build-up. Hopefully, it comes with all the stowage on the back and everything.
And the bucket. It hopefully comes with the bucket.
Yeah. Good if it does. Yes, very nice. That this caught my eye. Now I've not heard of this brand before, but they make 1/20th F1 cars. They're a Brazilian company. This is the 1/20th Sprint Heart 101. They look to be sort of Studio 27-ish in that they are resin, white metal, PE, etc. This one's the Formula One tests in 1984. And just let me talk through this because it's relevant to the next slide as well. It's a new release, date to be determined and price to be determined. And there's a kit number. They've got about a dozen more kits that I could find that they've made.
They're making 30 of these.
Sorry?
They're only making 30 of them.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Very interesting. Now, what's interesting about this is it's the Jaqueiri Pagua circuit. Now, if anyone follows Model Factory Hero, the next slide, this is what they've been advertising on the right-hand side here, which is the same circuit. It's been announced today what they're actually releasing, which is the Lotus 100T, Nelson Piquet and Nakajima. Now, I'm a bit disappointed, if I'm honest. I can understand why I didn't. So that circuit, although it's the Pacquiao one at Rio de Janeiro, it's also known as the Autodrome Nelson Piquet. But I'm a bit disappointed because A, it's 30 years since Senna died, and that circuit is the first circuit that Senna raced for in 1984, so 40 years ago, in the Tolman Heart. So I was hoping they were going to do a Tolman, but alas, no. So anyway, the Model Factory Hero Lotus 1/12 100T is out. It'll be later in the year. It's priced at 75,000 yen, which is around 395 quid, and I'm sure it'll be a beautiful kit.
Yeah.
So, bit disappointed, but hey, it is what it is. But these guys look quite interesting, so I might have to check out a few more of their kits and see what they look like. Certainly the pictures of some of the raw kits looked all right. So, and that, folks, is it this week from me.
Oh, thanks very much, Simon.
Thank you very much.
Well done, Simon.
Wow. That was really, really nice. Some interesting kits there. I'm looking forward to. Can't wait to get my hands on that alpha. Ooh.
Yeah, that is nice. It's a nice kit. I've actually got it in my stash, so be interesting to see whether it's a sharper tooled kit going forward. Although what I've got is quite nice.
Right. Should we have a last round of the chat, Dan?
Yeah, I was just looking at Nico models. We do have some interesting things. Yeah, where did we get to? We got to. Why is my chat gone funny? Stop being weird, chat. There we go. Blah 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 blah. Plastic Monkey had just joined. He was asking, "Where's Sue?" Apparently, they just got home and she's sorting tea out. Plastic Monkey asking Richie how he's feeling. Oh, you've not been well, Richie. Hope you're feeling better. Philip H says Monkey is Sue blowing up some electrical item, so she can't be with us. Oh, I guess so. And then the interesting bit of the chat. So Gary Ride to Win says, FYI, Alan and everyone else who's interested, the B-Max Lotus doesn't look like it's coming to the UK. After 18 months of waiting for my pre-order, I've requested a refund. And then Sean says his one's arriving tomorrow.
Yeah, they've arrived with Hero Boy. They've posted a picture with all the kits there.
Well, apparently that was from Jadlam, which is where Gary pre-ordered his from.
That's weird.
But they've actually landed, and there was an issue with the detail upsets. Apparently, a lot of them meant to have got destroyed when they're waiting in customs in Hong Kong. But apparently, again, according to Hero Boy, all their kits and all their detail up kits have arrived, and they will be shipped out on Monday, I believe.
Yeah. So I think Gary's on the way out tomorrow to go kick some ass from someone, possibly down in Glastonbury and maybe up to Cheltenham to get a.
Yeah. So you're going to spin down to go get one done?
No, not 250 quid. As I said before, until I build the Renault.
Well, it's not 250 quid, though, is it, Dan? It's 350 quid because you need a detail upset.
Yeah.
Do you? Do you really?
No, you do, because it's got all the correct decals there. But so you're going to have to get the right decals anyway.
Yeah.
It's got the carbon in there, which you need anyway, and a couple of other bits. So
you do need.
I'd say it's a must, to be honest.
Yeah,
I have to agree with Alan.
So that's 100 quid for the detail upset.
Yeah. So no, then I won't be.
So you might as well hold out and just get the Model Factory Hero 100T.
Yeah.
I won't be doing that either. Well, you don't know. As I said before, I don't know if 12 scale really is my thing yet. So I'll build the 100 quid Renault first, and then.
Right. So we need to keep working on it. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, but my inner cheapskate kind of goes, well, if I like 12 scale just for the sake of it, I'd rather build some of the Tamiya, 100 quid re-releases of their older 12 scale kits.
Yeah.
And I would say, yes, get the MFH one if you want to build the PK. If you want the Senna one, you've got to have the 99T.
Yeah.
So I would personally go for the 99T.
I'd probably go for, is it Meng released the 12 scale McLaren?
Yeah.
I'd probably build that first.
Yeah, that would be a good kit.
Although saying that, I quite like the Alpha that Italieri do in the Marlboro scheme.
Yeah.
Which is quite nice as well. Although that's probably a Protar kit as well, actually.
Probably.
Jeff Light says B52 is a big bird, a lot bigger than a lot think. And Mark Bride says Alan likes a fire truck.
Yeah.
He does.
Check your messages, Gary.
He does. Richie said he tested positive on Tuesday. Knocked me for 6. Wife and son have it too.
Yeah.
Oh dear. Yeah. Hopefully you all recover quickly.
Get better soon, Richie.
Gary's not happy and not impressed. I don't blame you. It is very frustrating when you pre-order early and then things just don't arrive. Like I had the same issue with that A4 from New. I pre-ordered one, never saw any sign of it, and then managed to find one in Japan because they were available over there. Ordered it, had it shipped and delivered, and then a couple of days later, the one I pre-ordered arrived as well. Which is fine. I'll build 2 of them anyway, but it's not quite the same as being whatever 200 quid, 300 quid in it. So.
But I'll just read the post from Hero Boy. It says, "Good afternoon. The Lotus 99Ts have landed with us. We are currently sorting out all the orders and boxing them up. Due to closing early on a Friday, all our couriers have been for today, so all pre-orders will be shipped first thing Monday morning. Thank you for all who have been patient with us and the delays to BMAX. It's greatly appreciated. Have a great weekend."
There you go.
I can see they've got 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 20.
Yeah. See, Gary, if I were you, I'd just ring Jadlam in the morning, go, sorry, I sent my cancellation. I was a bit hot up, I was a bit trigger happy. Will you honour the original pre-order and see what they say?
You could hop on your bike and go to Jadlam tomorrow. It's the same neck of the woods, Gary, I think.
Yeah.
Certainly west.
Yeah, south of Bristol, but yeah, still Glastonbury's not too much of a...
It's a bloody big box, mine, so I don't think you can get that on the back of a bike.
Yeah, just strap it to his back.
Gary would find a way.
Strap it to his back.
I think Gary is a GS. He'll probably have a big enough top box or pannier on it for...
It's a pretty big box.
They fold it in half, maybe.
Yeah. Jump up and down that little bit, it'll fit.
Imagine bits of Lotus 99T all over the M4.
But yeah, we are all caught up again.
Nice.
Fantastic. That's good. Well, ladies and gentlemen, from my side, this was my last late shift. From next month onwards, I'm going to be an hour earlier again. Whoop, whoop.
So we're an hour earlier, though.
Yes.
Yeah, no.
You're going to be at 7.
No, we go.
I will be.
No.
Oh, that's awesome. Well, thanks very much for everybody for popping in. Thanks especially for these guys sticking out with us. Thanks for doing all your sections so diligently. Thank you for the amusing reading, especially to Alan.
As always.
I'm just pulling your leg, mate. It was really good to have you. Thanks very much for popping in. Thanks very much for being on the show. And goodbye. Cheers.
Cheers, Mike. See you next month.
Bye.